recording. Start streaming. It takes about 5 seconds.
I know.
4, 3, 2, 1, and... Alright, welcome everybody to Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies. I am here with a surprise episode of the Knights of Barovia. We're here with the ladies who, last episode, if you kept on track, disappeared. So I was drinking last time. Tell me what happened on episode numero 110 of the stream.
10 is
Of
the word.
Echo Traso 30?
Wow, we're gonna offend a lot of
Because
people.
this is
You make my brain hurt.
So,
anyway,
this is
go
I
ahead.
think the third episode.
This is
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
there we go.
There we
yeah.
go.
2.5.
Let's see. We were banished from Barovia,
Mm-hmm.
stripped of all our titles and everything, and sent on a quest to go on the Shadow Road and seek out the Winter Queen to try and fix everything. Went to New Barovia, found out that they had basically defected from Barovia. We went there because the dude that had killed, who was it?
Some dude pissed off Pork Shank. Wasn't supposed
Right,
to
he
return.
was banished from
there.
the town of village of Barovia.
Under
was told if he
Barovian
was
rule,
ever-
yeah.
Under Barovian rule.
Yeah, and if he had ever returned, Pork Shank was gonna fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
He returned, get there, Pork Shank fucking Kool-Aid Man's through the fucking gate instead of,
Not even the gate, the wall.
the wall next to the gate.
The gate, you guys might have talked to,
People.
People.
And that might have gone smoother. Anyway.
Nothing about that one smooth.
So we go in, guns blazing, get into a little skirmish there.
Well,
In which I did nothing. But anyway, make our way to the jail, pile of knocked out bodies, not dead bodies, behind us. Find out that the Council of 10 is replaced by the Thans. Kick them out. Thank you, Nina, for your badassery there with that duel.
it was the Fae. It was the Council of the Fae, not
Oh,
Thans.
Fae?
It was the Fae.
Yeah.
We didn't kick them out. They challenged me to a duel,
Uh-huh.
and so I dueled one of them.
Oh, and they left because they lost the duel?
I beat one of the dudes,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them just left.
Mm,
That left
okay.
us the council.
So they may still be. Well, they probably still.
Oh, I'm sure they're still
But
there.
anyway, so then the Council of 10 comes in because the Fae are gone, and Pork Shank loses his shit. Because we found out that the dude we were looking for was dead.
Yeah.
The dude that had killed him was dead as well?
Yes. Yes, the man that had killed the Dwarven ambassador, Hammershank, had been brought into
Played
prison,
Dungeons and Dragons
and you guys found out that he had been killed in prison. Well, no one else knew at the time. They thought he was just in prison, because you guys had beat up the guards and chased them away, so there were no witnesses to you entering the jail cell.
Come over here.
Another-
So now people think that we killed him.
I had a whole list starting next game of
Right.
crimes you committed and things that obviously there was no evidence that you didn't commit this crime.
Anyway,
We fucked
So-
ourselves.
did all of that, and then
The call to action while you were in there is you found out that there was a way to the Shadow Road in that town.
correct.
And he wanted you to go to the Shadow Road, not so much police the town, but go to the Shadow Road, find a way to the Shadow Road, go there and negotiate a new
And
deal with the
sidetracked.
Queen, because the area was annexed and neither he nor the Winter Court had
Control
authority
of it.
there. They had zero authority. That was the problem. And he
Okay.
couldn't get authority unless
God damn
the
you,
Winter
Pork
Queen
Shank!
said okay. So that's when you guys were going in there saying join Barovia to the court. You weren't. Yeah, it's a whole international incident.
Needs.
That Pork Shank did.
Yeah, it's all Pork Shank's fault.
Yeah,
Everything's always Pork Shank's fault. And then we left off realizing that it was more politics and social game than a fighty beat them into submission kind of game.
Right.
And that's where we left off.
Okay. Okay. So,
A whole lot, but a lot at
yeah.
the same time. Really, cat?
Yes.
Yeah, he likes hanging out. Okay, so what happened was, immediately after all of that, about an hour passes, and you feel a very familiar feeling. One of the world beginning to shift and change around you.
And of course,
You start hearing voices that are farther off and distant, but slowly becoming more real. And the voices that are currently here, the people are here, slowly fading away, as if you are being plainly shifted somewhere else. Your character starts calling out, warning people that you're being pulled away. Your companions, your cohorts, come to aid you, and your cohorts try. They hold on to you, trying to think, oh, maybe if we hold on to her, us holding on to you will keep you from going, and they start to fade away. Nina comes in and reaches out to Deva and tries to do something to try to keep you from going away, but even she starts to fade away because she's grabbing you. Pork Shank and Azura are just and Meepos is holding her leg like, I will go you with this trusty riding dog.
Like, I will help you. Ah!
Yeah. So you all start fading away. Pork Shank and Azura standing off in the distance, just screaming towards you, and eventually the world fades away into nothing. You are swallowed into blackness. You were before. You wake in a very familiar situation. You feel your clothes on you.
Oh, good. I'm not naked this time.
You definitely are buried again. All of you are buried. You all are buried underneath something. You feel resistance around you in all directions. But you can feel like you can understand what the direction up is right now. I need give me a check from everybody. Give me a strength or athletics check, whichever is better. This would be to force your way out to climb. This is not a roll to fail, this is a roll to see how long it takes.
Now they're about the same.
24.
24.
10.
You explode out of the ground like a goddamn Kool-Aid man. More specifically, you explode from a pile of ash, tied to a broken and withered cross.
So Nina's full on panicking because she's never been buried alive before, and this has not happened to her. So she probably busts out and is like,
you're covered in soot. The
fur is floofed.
The remnants of burning coals that are starting to grow cold around you, as if a bonfire that's been out for hours.
Basically staring around like, what the fuck just happened?
How long? What did you roll?
10.
10. I'll describe when you get out. What about your companions? Roll me, you know what? Your companion. Yeah, roll me for your companions.
Jesus, there's 4 of them with me.
Roll me 2 dice. 1 for the Reavers, 1 for the other 2.
Should I roll one for Meepo?
No, yeah.
6 and 7.
Oh, well, they'll join you. They're surprised.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. I was like, that can't be right. If it says save, strength, wisdom, cha.
Save his strength is 6. That means that he has a proficient strength score
of 6.
So that means that he gets a +3 to proficiency to athletics if he does not have the proficiency.
He's got athletics as a skill and saves as strength.
Then he gets +6.
He gets a +6.
Yeah.
So 16 + 6.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, no, he explodes out as well. Him with his riding dog. So you explode out of the top. He explodes out and he goes forward with his riding dog out of the front.
The advance guard.
So literally, it's what's his name, Sir Didymin from the Labyrinth on his trusty steed.
Very familiar, about the same dimensions.
So literally, he busts out, looking around. I'm going, come at me, knave! I got claws out, teeth out, like I'm ready.
Where's my trusty sand
My
cloth?
first time being born again.
Alright. So after that's done,
get used to it.
So after that's done, enter roleplay. So he explodes out, and you explode, and he's like, "Come at me, knave!" He has this. He's now pull out a sword. He's just like, Lady Nina.
I don't know. Sit!
The dog sits. He falls off the dog.
I don't know what's happening, so that's the only thing I can think to do.
As your eyes begin to adjust, because at this point there's clouds of smoke everywhere. Moments begin to pass because he's exploded out, you've exploded out. It's like there's a fog of ash. Eventually it settles. As it settles, it is starting to become dusk. You notice that there is a green glowing sun in the distance that begins to slowly be setting. You've never seen a green sun before. It casts an ominous shade upon the land. As you look upon the land, you see very few trees. You see mountains off to the southeast. Southwest. You see a rolling landscape. You see fields far ahead. You see purple clouds upon a huge sky. The grass is exceptionally green here. As you turn around, the world beyond seems to go forever in endless fields, kind of like you're in Missouri.
Okay. I don't like it.
You don't like it. There is, roll me a perception check. Just a quick perception check.
Oh, 18 plus 6, 24.
Sitting on a horse, a little bit further off, as if waiting for you, what appears to be a humanoid. You're not sure male or female, just because of the ash and the and the sun. He appears to be armed, obvious on a horse, but does not seem to be worried about you. Worried that you're coming out there, like he's not surprised. He was expecting this. Obviously, because you rolled so well. I'll give it to you. You could tell it is definitely a guy. Blonde hair, a bowl cut, right? Pointed ears, slightly pointed. Not too pointed, but definitely elf-like, but slightly different. Like there's something weird about the point.
In Feyen, I will yell out, "Who are you and where am I?"
He will call out, "I speak common." A boyish voice calls out. Boyish, feeling like this is a younger voice,
okay.
Less mature. The time has just ran out.
I cast Gust to get all this shit off of me.
You Kamehameha wave the ash. A tidal wave of ash rolls over the back of you and just starts to envelop him. And he's just like, this is your of a horse. You're like, and you just hear like, because it's all coming into his face and eyes.
So what is it to not? So like, I feel like I'm already like on edge. If I
to not panic,
to not basically be shocked.
I would say.
You're pretty used to
will say.
at this point.
I would say it's your wisdom, your ability to stay cool and collected.
Okay, all right. I'm fine.
Okay.
I rolled an 18. So
Nita's is fairly well used to my theatrics
I
by
am,
now.
but I don't know where I'm at, and as far as I know, I'm alone with Meebo. So,
okay.
like,
all right.
yes, I probably actually feel a little calmer with the theatrics. I'm like, oh, I'm not alone.
Thank God.
So I turn around and help you up.
So you, you see her there, her companions, everyone just kind of crawling out of. Actually, not even crawling at this point. You're kind of just walking.
Standing.
As you Kamehameha waved half of the ash pile forward, and this is a massive ash pile. It's just thrown forward, and you're just walking out of it. A hand outstretched as just wind just blows at your command.
I mean, the last time this happened, the Archbishop was there, and I can only assume that he's nearby, admiring his work, and I want this to be a giant fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
So, mission accomplished, I think.
Okay, that works.
So you take the outstretched paw.
Yes. Shh, Nina, it's okay.
Oh my god, is this what this is like? I don't like
You'll
it.
get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it.
Okay, well then don't jump after me into danger, dummy.
You know I have to save you.
As the
Bitch, I can
ash,
handle myself. Do you see these people?
a couple elves. They're all elves, by the way. 2 wood elves, a high elf, elemental monk, and a drow, a druid.
Okay.
I gave you the names,
What
right?
languages do we have in common?
Oh, we have so many. I speak Asturian, Common, Draconic, Feyan, Felurian, Gazetirian, Giant, Grigaldorian, Infernal, Rokuganian, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Okay. I would probably default to Rokuganian.
Okay.
Not Rokuganian, Grigaldonian.
Grigaldonian?
Because Kel.
Yeah,
Oh, right, that's your
for
native
sure.
tongue.
Yeah.
for sure.
And
Barovia
she's
speaks
comfortable
Grigaldonian.
with you, so Grigaldonian would probably be what I default to when I'm just talking to you.
Fair enough. Deal.
So, as the ash begins to settle again, it takes about a minute or two. It catches in the air, and there's not really a breeze to make it blow away after the gust dies down, and just kind of rains ash. A lot like for brief moments, it looks very much like Silent Hill if you've ever played that video game.
Yeah. Nope.
We're
I
just
get the
walking
idea.
through ash piles. So your characters again, he is now covered in ash. He looks like a geisha right now. And he's like, I assume you're the summoned courtiers of the Winter Court. The Archbishop commissioned warriors.
So who died to bring us here?
I have no idea. I was brought here. I don't really want to be here. I was just kind of brought here from the Winter Queen's palace.
So we're sort of in the same boat then. We don't want to be here either.
So wait, like brought here like the same way we were brought here? Or like...
No, I took my horse
Oh.
and I rode here for the last 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nope, that's my lot in life. I'm sorry, I did not introduce myself as he begins to, he takes off he has a French, what are those called? Beret. He takes it off. He has beautiful kind of golden hair. But it's in this like you can see fantastic, amazing hair, terrible haircut. He has before he was painted like a geisha. He had light colored skin. He has long ears. He looks elvish. He has very strong features, except they're more rounded. Roll me investigation checks. If you have the feat that gives you bonus investigation, you get an advantage.
Oh, I actually rolled really well this time. 19.
Okay.
3.
No idea.
I'm
No,
covered in ash.
This,
man.
you're covered in ash. He doesn't have fur. I don't know. All these non-tabaxis look the same to you.
Yes.
You know, tabaxi with a flat nose, tabaxi with whatever.
Tabaxi with the ears. Tabaxi. I don't get it.
I don't know.
get it.
Yeah, they don't have fur color. They don't understand. It's
I
fine.
recognize the important ones.
Yeah.
You can tell
I don't mind.
you have seen Fae before, especially recently. They have very strong, like overly strong elven features. They almost seem shark-like in how strong their features are. This one is more rounded, so you would guess he's half Fae.
Okay.
Probably, with a 19, you're guessing probably not half elven, maybe half human, probably not half ogre, because he would be more burly, more muscular, more hairy. He's more hairless, but less effeminate. So he basically looks like an elf, except for his ears point out more, and he has hair on his ears. He's kind of like so Fae will have pointed ears, but they will also have tufts of fur that will come out, kind of like antennae, out a little bit. That's and they have more shark-like features. So he looks more like an elf, except for his tufts of fur on the tips of his ears, starting to make the antennae.
Got
He says, my name is, oh Jesus, I didn't write these fucking names. Scutarius.
Scuturius?
Scutrius?
Scutrius Thornwalker. I am Esquire of House Rivenwood. I have been charged to bring you to the castle of the Winter Queen. But first you have to, you are charged, your cost of entry, I'm afraid, is to clear out the wasting way that has branched out from the Summer King's fortress. You are not from here. I would assume you are definitely not a Midgardian, and not sure what you are.
Out of character. Am I a Midgardian?
No? You've never heard that term before. You've never heard the term.
What did you call me?
You're not a Midgardian?
No, I'm not. Not that.
No, we'll pass by Midgard. I mean, the beast folk are all there. But, you know, what?
No, then it's fine.
That was some crickled onion.
Yeah.
Sorry, out of character. Does Scutrius speak?
He actually has been speaking Barovian this whole time.
Okay. Does he speak Grigaldanian?
You can try. He speaks it.
No? Okay.
He starts saying, he's like, sorry, ma'am, I speak Sylvan, and I speak Barovian and a few other tongues. I'm afraid I'm not from your realm. We're not on your planet anymore.
Well, Scutrius. Isabella puts on her most... Squares her shoulders, back straight.
Esquire Ravenwood, please. Or Rivenwood, please.
Regal. And pause.
Sorry.
Very, very noble lady, like, you know, as she is seen like princess. You saw the princess briefly.
Right. You've been in front of some nobility
yes,
before. Yeah.
You know, just as a performer before and all of that. Said it was Esquire of Rivenwood?
Esquire Rivenwood. Roll me a history check real quick.
I rolled a 3.
3 plus is at least a 5?
4.
You never heard. You're unfamiliar with the title Esquire. You can definitely tell that it is a title. It's a noble title, but you're not sure where it is. You're guessing not very high though.
Okay.
That's your guess. You feel kind of
based off of the fact that we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yep.
He looks very fey.
Yeah. Green sun, pink clouds, orange sky. Yeah, it's like
Isabella is going to default to what she would have done as Kel and defer to the person in front of her with the title.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, go on.
No, not Nina.
Okay, thank God.
No,
thank God. I was
no.
like, please don't say Nina.
No.
Please don't say Nina.
She's going to put on her most regal performance here and pop a little curtsy, which she would normally give someone who's a few steps ahead of her, above her, but not quite princess level. Young lady.
oh, she loves you. She's like, touch me.
Yes, I know. All the loves.
Yeah.
Anyway. A pleasure and a privilege to meet you, Esquire Rivenwood. I am Lady Isabella Zabulia. This is... Remind me, what is it? I introduce her.
Nina. Just Nina.
Just Nina.
Knight Nina,
okay.
yeah.
This is Knight Nina.
Oh.
I can only assume that the Archbishop has... Archbishop or Abbot?
Archbishop.
Okay. I can only assume that the Archbishop has called me here for a very specific purpose.
Pray tell, where exactly are we?
Oh, yes, you are in the Fey realm. This is the realm removed. Normally, your people call this the realm of Mithras, right? Because that was the first. That was the first emissary of the Winter Queen's court. They met, and we just. I assume they just kept it. I'm not in charge. I'm just an esquire. I'm under the charge of Lady. Apologize. There's a lot of pages. Under the charge of late, because he would say who he's under the charge of. Honored guest.
Oi!
No, she's playing with toys. There's a piece of carpet over there.
Under the charge
fine.
of.
No.
On the charge of Lady Soramix of the River Court. I've been sent here by my lady in her stead to greet you and guide you to your sworn path, which is the Wasting Way. And through there, once we're done with whatever business you have to do, we will go to the Winter Queen's Palace, and we should arrive probably by next year.
Next year in our realm or this one?
Pardon?
What? We are not from this realm.
Yep.
Which you are aware.
I'm actually aware, yeah.
Time moves differently here, does it not?
I have no idea.
So, next year, there.
So, how can we just go to the Winter Queen's Court?
No, you'd be killed.
Oh, okay.
You have to have. So you don't have any. You have one standing. How can I tell? It's an aura on you.
Okay.
You can't see it.
Is there
okay.
a way for me to see that?
No. Well, yeah, but we probably have to. If we travel through, I know a place in the Riverlands. We could probably travel through Atlantis, the city of Atlantis, the city of 1,000 suns.
Okay.
And we might be able to find you an alchemist or an archmaester or a lady of curses. It probably could probably help you, ma'am. If not, the bear folk of Midland are very useful in runes, and they could probably tattoo you. Or give you something to give you fayish sight, since you're basically blind here.
So we're going to Midland to clean something up?
No. We're going to. We'll probably stop by Atlantis first. I generally avoid the Summer King's Fortress. It's more like the Summer King's ruins. I mean, it's been ruins for about. I've been told about 100 years now, since the Summer King's been gone, probably head north through Atlantis because that's through the Wasting Way, which you're charged with clearing out the towers in the Wasting Way to give you enough standing. The Archbishop believed that if you did something of note, you'd probably have enough note to be noticed by the court, or at least be able to enter through the gates without being murdered.
Okay. So Atlantis, then this other place.
Maybe Midgard. I mean, here, let me give you a map. He's going to give you a map.
Okay.
So you guys can share that one.
Where are we?
We are currently we're currently just outside of Land's End. If you keep going that way, you'll probably fall off the edge of the world into the astral realm.
So we go north.
Yeah, north, and then we'll probably go a little, hopefully west. Or, no, east. West, you hit fields, and then die. The world falls. This place is flat. I hear your world is round, which is weird. How do you not fall off of it?
Just go around it.
I don't get it.
Out of character, sort of like Asgard, all the Marvel Ragnarok movie.
Mm-hmm.
How you sort of just see it floating in space, flat.
Could be. He's not. You gotta ask him.
Hey, don't eat my bed.
I'm asking you, Tony.
Out of character. I don't know. It could be elephants all the way down.
I don't care.
Fuck you
Like-
in your turtle world.
You have no idea. You gotta ask him. So I'm charged through the Riverlands, though I've lived in the Winter Queen's Palace my whole life.
So, okay, how long is it going to take to get to Atlantis? The fuck kind of sound is that, Tony?
He makes a sound. Like,
he makes the sound. I look at his stomach.
Like he's doing some
Are
kind of
you
calculation.
okay?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think. It took me about 3 months to get here, but I was able to use the Queen's Road, and you don't have enough honor to use it, so we can't use that road.
Okay.
It's a road you can't see on this map unless you have the honor to see the map. See the road. It's there are things you can't see here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like there are.
Just fire turkey.
He's gonna point over there. What do you see? He's gonna point to an empty field.
I see grass.
Yeah, there's a house there, and there's like 4 people. I'm staring at them.
Okay.
You can't see them. You don't have. Everything here is based off status and honor. You don't have the hierarchy to see normal people.
Can they see us?
They could see you, but then they'd lose status, so they ignore you. As if you're not even there. Unless they have to defend themselves.
So how do I gain status?
So there's this wasting way full of monsters.
Right.
Since the Summer King disappeared about 100 years ago. Not sure why. They don't really talk about it too much to somebody of my standing. And if you clear that out, you'll be able to see people again. You'll even be able to walk into Atlantis and see it.
Alright, so we have to do that before going to Atlantis?
Yeah, or else you're just going to be walking around a field. And even the walls wouldn't acknowledge you. You just walk through them. The world won't acknowledge you unless you have...
How can we clear out a place we can't see?
Oh, no, you can see this place. These guys are assholes.
They are the dirt of dirt.
Got it. All
Yeah,
right.
but they can also eat people. So
Well then, Esquire.
it's cursed since the Summer
let's,
King disappeared. So yeah.
Lead the way then.
Yeah.
I am eager to see another living soul.
Okay, well, fuck me. All right. So he'll take off. Keep a separate track of time. It's going to be.
Yeah, I know. I gotta pull up the OneNote. It's been a while.
So this will be Fey Realm time. It takes you. It takes you 10 weeks to get there.
Jesus fuck.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Specifically, that goes from this edge of the map, right, all the way up to these trees right here. The world.
The second set of trees or the first set of trees?
The second set of trees.
Okay. The ones
As-
in the road.
As you do pass the first set of trees, so the Esquire Thornwalker will say, we're not going that way. It would be shorter. Well, one, that's not towards the Wasting Way, and 2, that's towards the Summer King's Palace. He disappeared 80, 100 years ago, something like that. And since he disappeared, there's just a towering inferno that shoots out monsters. So we're not going that way. So they send armies every once in a while to just thin out the monsters, but they do cause a little bit of a problem, especially between the towns of Land's End and Raven Roost. Mostly Land's End, because Land's End doesn't really have another way. Well, Raven's Roost technically has access to a smaller dock, and they're able to like get out and everything. You do learn some things about the world during your time, because you have 10 weeks. You're not spending this in silence. You learn that there are 4 courts, right? There is the Autumn Court, which its capital is the Autumn Princess's Tower, surrounded by the Dead Forest. Its capital town is the Riverlands. There is the Spring Prince's Holdings, which is to the south west.
Freya.
It makes a lot of its living as it is a major shipyard, and it sends ships out to Gulacy, which is your world. Its capital is the Spring Prince's Holdings, but there are small towns inside of its borders like Hamlet and Goblin Town, which you have learned that the goblins have actually taken sanctuary here in this world, away from the Gazetterians. So goblins do live in this world peacefully.
So I look at Meepo and say, "Is that what you are?"
I'm a kobold, and no.
Okay. Sorry.
Offense taken.
Sorry.
Yep. Anyway, you learn that the Winter Queen's Palace
Seriously.
is both its capital, and there are no principal towns, and there are no principal holdings inside the Winter Queen's court.
Mm-hmm.
She has the biggest palace. The only structure of note is the Tower of the Moon, which no one can get to outside of the King of Winter. The Queen of Summer and Magic takes refuge in the Winter Queen's Palace. The Summer King's fortress is in shambles and was destroyed, what they say is to be about 70, 80 years ago. Just disappeared one day. He only landed about a year ago. So, Atlantis is a neutral city shared amongst all of the courts, and Midgard is also a neutral territory, but they're not Feyans. They are the original Nidodranians in the original culture. They took refuge here instead of going to Nidodron and becoming basically Vikings. Right? They kept their religious upbringings, their spiritual ties, instead of casting aside all gods and just assuming the bestial self. You learned that much. So you travel to the Wasting Way. As you reach, and this is a very structured road. It is dirt and occasionally cobblestone. At one point, it is a road. It feels like a cement road, especially as you get towards near and you pass by the intersection by the Summer King's Fortress. This was formerly a concrete road, like the ancient Roman roads. And eventually it becomes cobblestone and then dirt again as it gets too far away. Eventually you do reach an area. He describes the Wasting Way to you before you go is going to be like a swamp. There is going to be one giant bridge that goes across the entire thing.
Okay.
He tells you not to fall off the bridge because it is a swamp of the eternal. It will suck you in like quicksand. So you don't want to go off the side of the bridge. And the things that live off the sides are big enough where they can walk around like giants through the swamp. It's a lot like the bayou, if that's to give you an idea of like the smell, and like there's bugs. And across this endless bridge used to be the Wasting Way used not to be wasting. It used to be a beautiful, pristine forest and a riverland. And there used to be a beautiful white bridge over it, which used to be untarnished. But now the Summer King is gone, the Wasting Way and the monsters that sprout out from that eternal fire pit that shoots into the sky, which you can kind of see hints of at the distance as you go away, but it's just too far away to be able to tell. These monsters seem to congregate here for safety because the army will not go into the Wasting Way. They can't bring their Feyish cavalry in to take care of them. Eventually, you come up to a giant, beautiful white bridge that seems to extend beyond and through the swamp forever. It has curvature. It does curve and twist at times as far as you can see. And in the distance, far into the distance, you see a tower shooting. Actually, no, you wouldn't see the tower yet. It tells you it keeps going into that you reach towers. And each tower, as you go, is infested with possible monsters and creatures. And they want you to kind of clear it so that people from Land's End are working on, if it's cleared, we'll try to evacuate towards Atlantis. Because they don't really have a way here, because they don't have enough standing with the courts to be able to use the Queen's Road. Since the King's Road disappeared long ago. The Bifrost Bridge disappeared when he died. And the only road left is the Winter Queen's Road. So with that, I'm going to grab a drink. You girls, free to have a discussion with each other. And I will be back. Prepare for travel and prepare for towers.
This part at least we know how to do. Go in, kill shit, be done with it.
Yeah.
So,
Obviously, both of us having tried to spend the last 10 weeks or so befriending Esquire Snobby Face. Not that that'll actually work out in our favor, but we can try.
no, we should definitely try and see what other languages he
Definitely
knows.
trying to persuade him to impart as much knowledge as possible.
Yeah. I want to find out what other languages, because I don't want to lose standing not being able to speak
languages.
the language.
Correct. And I mean, I would have tried at one point or another to persuade him to teach me languages or tell me how I can. Ooh, he did say something about somebody being talented in runes.
The bears of Midgard.
Okay. I definitely want to stop in Midgard and see those rune specialists and see if we can find one that will allow me to understand and speak languages quicker than average. With as little tutelage as possible.
That would be nice. We need to be able to see
And speak.
and see and speak. Those like without those
See,
we're pretty
speak,
crippled.
and understand.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, they're fey. There's going to be a fuckload of double talk and trickery and bullshit.
Well, and outside of character, what's your intelligence?
13.
Okay, how
Modifiers
heavily
1.
do you rely on intelligence? Like for your spells and stuff? Not really.
Not really. It's mostly, well, okay. Intelligence goes into my religion checks.
Right. It goes into your religion, your nature, your investigation, and your arcana.
Mostly, it's my charisma right now that I'm relying on.
Okay.
Because persuasion right now, I've got a +8.
Okay.
And my wisdom's pretty heavy too.
Mostly, I ask because I have a headband of intellect, and since I've got the helm of brilliance, I had to remove something.
Yeah.
So, but it takes your intelligence up to a 19.
Okay, but I would have to take off my.
But you're not willing to.
Not at the moment. I don't trust these people.
That's fair.
Like you and
Tony, would you
Targus
grab me
are
one
the
too?
only
Yes,
people
you want
that I
Dr. Pepper?
would.
Sure.
Or, okay.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. And I might throw it on later. I might take off cloak of protection
Okay.
for it.
Yeah.
So just because I don't know how smart, because Nina's not that intelligent. She's just good. Oh, okay. She just booped her
Sounded
nose.
Did she boop her nose?
She booped her nose.
That sounded painful.
Poor girl.
She's okay. You're okay.
You're okay. No, she's
okay.
not. Animal cruelty. It was all
So-
Leslie on stream.
You shut your whore mouth. Okay, cool. We'll just leave that as it stands. But yes, so we would like to know, since we have 10 weeks, what other languages does he speak? Or what other common languages are there?
It's mostly really just Sylvan. Occasionally, some people speak Goblin, which is a very base form of Gazetterian. Gazetterian is a much more refined.
So if we spoke Gazetterian, they would understand us, but it would be difficult.
It would be difficult, and they might be offended
Okay.
Okay.
because the Gazetterians basically committed genocide on them.
Right. So does he speak Goblin?
He. Good question.
In order to uphold her nobility type persona that she's
Right.
adopting right now, she probably wouldn't be too interested in the Gazetterian. Or the goblin?
The goblin. It's literally the only one of those I don't have. But Fayan would be one that we should really work on. Like,
Sylvan.
Fayan.
Okay.
Because we're in the land of the Fae.
Yeah, Sylvan is Faye. Faye is Sylvan.
I have Sylvan and Fayan, so can I switch one of those out?
Yeah, you can switch one of those out. Sorry. So,
For Goblin, that's exactly what I'm doing.
okay. Yeah, go for it. Thornbrook. Thornbrook speaks Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. By Elvish, I mean Astarian.
So, I would have been trying to convince him. Wait, because I have Astarian and Elvish.
Yeah, that Elvish would give you yeah, but you got Elvish probably because you chose that from like your race. But you got,
put
but
the languages in, man.
I know. I put the language in as, oh, she has Elvish, that's Astarian. Oh, she has Orcish, that is like that. I converted them over. It won't allow me to delete them out.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I have them there.
Anyway.
And by Goblin, just put Gazetarian. I'll give you Goblin.
I have Gazetarian.
That's fine. You can pick another language if you
But you
want.
said Gazetarian would offend them.
You're right. You can choose Goblin, and Goblin is the base language from Faerun.
So I would know Goblin then.
You would know Goblin.
All
You
right.
would know Faerunian Goblin.
Cool.
Because that's, well, I won't say.
Anyway.
That's fine.
We would have been trying to persuade and learn from Ribbonwood. Try and get him to teach us as much Sylvan as possible during this journey.
Yeah, I mean, he'll teach you as much Sylvan as he can. I mean, you also speak Sylvan, so it would be,
So it'd be the two of us
it'd be
Okay.
the two of us
Yeah.
just speaking a whole
Over
lot
the
of
course
Sylvan.
10 weeks, how proficient in it would I be?
You're about half proficient.
Okay.
By probably about the end of this game, you might get it.
Okay.
Sylvan is a complicated language.
Yeah.
There's a lot more words, and a lot more words mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Like English.
But I need to understand it.
Oh yeah.
Where
No,
we
that's
are.
going to be a
Sylvan or
correct.
Fayan?
So you should want Sylvan.
Sylvan?
Yeah. So Sylvan is Fayan. Fayan is Sylvan.
Oh, right, because I just switched out Fayan for...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're interchangeable depending on which edition I'm playing.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
Neat. So we do that.
Oh.
What?
She peed on her bed.
We just let her
She
upstairs.
just noticed it.
Did she just do it, or?
I just noticed
it
it.
looks fairly
Go
fresh.
pee, go potty, go outside.
Let me just let you outside.
Go see mommy.
Yeah,
Come on, Freya. Let's go
I
upstairs.
left her with her mom, and she came back down here.
You'd have to close the door. I mean, there's so many people. There's more
Tony, I
people
love your dog,
downstairs.
but I don't want to clean up her piss.
I'll clean up her pee.
Come on.
It's fine.
Basically, we want runes. Runes to see and runes to understand.
Yes. No, I am all in favor of you guys being able to speak the language you have to politic in.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
That's too bad. That owl is super cute.
No, it's fine. It was super fresh. It didn't even get in.
Okay.
It's on the silk. I'll spray some Febreze on it later. It's
Sure.
it's fine. Okay, America.
So yeah, basically, we definitely need to be able to see. So
Oh, yeah.
whatever, if it takes getting.
He does explain it to you. So there are levels of status, right? And these are difficult to gain outside of being involved in court politics. He himself, he will say, is 14, and he's been in the court his own life, and he's only an esquire.
If I were to being Nina and
Yeah.
what she knows is how to fight. She wants to know, is there levels of fighting that I can do?
There are duels you can do, but they only get you so far. And mostly the duels that help you are the duels of politics. Duels of fighting will get duelists so far, but even duelists only get so far, and they have to either choose a faction and ally with a faction, or they have to become a knight of the Winter Queen's order. A good example of that would be Victorio Winterrock, who is a Azamar knight born of Azamar Knights, bred to be her winter champion.
Yeah.
And even he doesn't spend a lot of time here. His role is to be outside of the courts. But to be able to do that, you would have to swear fealty to her.
Right. Okay.
And a knight's fealty is soul binding.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are other courts. There are other factions. He will mention that when you get to court, he can't speak of them right now to you because you don't have the ability to hear what their names are.
Sure.
But you will be able to understand that court gossiper. There we go. Court status. I'm looking for, because he would mention what court status is and the status levels.
Okay.
So
So basically, we need to just start killing shit.
yeah. So by a servant's entrance, so you are invisible to everything. Like they won't notice you. You won't notice anything except for the guards, which he calls the monolith guards. They will notice you if you defeat enough of them and you do enough things. They won't attack you anymore outright unless you go to areas you're not supposed to go to within our court. Basically, status 0 and lower. You can have negative status. Status 1 through 5, you're mostly invisible to people. 6 through 10 is you're barely acknowledged. He is status 11, so 11 through 15, you're respectable.
I thought he was 14.
11 through 15 is respectable.
I
Sorry.
thought you said he was 14.
Yeah, he's 14 years old.
Oh, he's 14 years old. He has 11 status.
Yeah, he has a boyish voice.
Oh.
He is a kid. He's barely out of puberty, even a fae. Like he is half fae. You learn that he is half fae. He doesn't know who his father was.
Okay.
He doesn't know who his mother is, and he learns that he was born into service into the river. Lady, I said her name earlier. I should probably tab that page. Lady Sormanix of the River Court, whose status is, I believe, 17. Nope. Yeah, somewhere around there, like 17.
So slightly more than barely acknowledged.
She is an honored guest. So 6 to 20 is honored guest. 21 to 25 is noble guests. And you have to even be able to address and speak to the queen, you have to have status 26.
So how much status is clearing this shit out going to get us?
It'll get you up to 5, which is mostly invisible. So once you get to the palace, you'll have to do something to gain the court's interest,
Right.
which is more than likely defeating a group of monolith footmen.
Cool.
And then you'll be acknowledged by the court and you'll be able to see people.
Okay.
But this will get you up to 5.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that would put me at 6.
Yeah, actually, technically, we'll put you at 6.
So you'll be able to see shit, but I won't.
Yeah.
So I'll be relying on you and your eyes.
Yeah.
And no one will see you, so you need to get to 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll say that it'll get you both up to 5, if that makes sense.
Okay.
That puts you both at the same. Well, technically, no, you gained 1, so it'll put you at 6, so you'll be at 5.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Right.
There you
So let's do this.
go. All right, let's do this. Great.
Are we fighting now?
God, I hope so. It's what Nina knows how to do.
I know one thing. Okay,
I can
2 things.
I can cast sword and fly.
Just notice the addendum.
Impossible. Impossible. It is impossible.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just seeing that meme of the Asian guy in my head.
As you travel, encounters where it's the first mile. The first mile across the causeway takes place. Nothing happens. It takes you a couple days across the causeway. It's been about 2 days. After 2 days, you see a looming tower in the distance. Not exceptionally tall, maybe 3 or 4 stories, but definitely tall. And it is part of the front of it has collapsed. You can tell the first couple floors on the tower on the left side. So you have 2 giant towers over a giant gate. between them that bars entrance from going beyond. There are 2 smaller tower entrances in front of each tower, one to the left, one to the right. At the bottom, at the ground floor, it does not appear to be collapsed. But as you go up further on the eastern tower, it's more collapsed near the top. The back half has collapsed off, and you can tell that by looking at it, and you can kind of see part of the lip on the back side is missing, and you can kind of see part, and the tower sags a little bit.
Okay.
Also, your courtier friend, you've get to Jesus. I gotta get to his page. Can't remember his name. Thornwood, Esquire Rivenwood.
Mm-hmm.
So many pages.
Server
I need to start tabbing these
Yes,
pages.
yeah.
I think by next game I'll have this tabbed. Because I do that with my other one, the Helpful Squire. Satarius Thornwalker,
Right.
Esquire Thornwalker House. Rivenwood. We'll talk about the fact that some of these are dilapidated. The back end he saw as he was walking above it along the Queen's Road. He saw this one specifically was collapsed in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You can enter it. He thinks you could probably go up it, but you're going to have trouble as you get higher up. He says that there's probably some kind of monsters that like lurking in these towers. And sometimes travelers who try taking these paths, who don't have enough honor to travel the King's or the Queen's roads, merchants more than likely would try traveling across these. The ability to open the gates is at the top, and they're going to need you to open the gates so that people can try to come through here again, because they've shut and locked.
So basically, we're bottom up.
Bottom up, yeah. Okay.
Cool. Let's go do that.
Can I have the map, please?
This map, the big one.
Yeah, we'll try to play this by Mind's Eye Society a little bit. I'll draw maps as necessary. So,
It's very difficult, Tony, for what you just asked.
what can I say? I am Zaculio. Okay. So there are 2 towers. There's a western tower. And then there is a eastern tower.
Thank you.
So which one do you want?
We're gonna go east.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the eastern tower first.
Yeah.
Western, northern.
Or whichever one's closest. Honestly, we gotta clear them all out, right?
Yeah. Well, no, they're both equal distance.
Oh.
So as you stand in front of it, this is very similar to what it looks like.
Oh. Yeah, we're going left.
Tower on each side.
Yeah, go left.
Door in between. You're
Yeah.
going to see this pattern a lot.
Okay.
Okay. They do go down to a ground level, so as you go through, you could go down or up, I believe.
Bottom work our way up,
Yeah.
or top down?
Well, may as well work bottom up.
Since we're already at the bottom.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can both fly.
I know, but let's save
And
that
I've
until
got
we
Dimension Door that can just
let's,
get us there.
Right, but let's save it until we need it.
Okay. That's fine. I am...
Mostly because I have no idea what we're gonna fight in the favor.
Technically, yeah, you could dimension door to the top if you want. It's 400 high, so that's
okay,
enough.
yeah.
So, okay.
It's
So
just,
of course, there'd only be 2 of you.
we're on the bottom right now.
You're on the bottom.
Yeah, let's just bottom up.
You have companions with you?
Yeah.
You have 3 elves with you, 1 kobold on a dog with you.
Yes.
All right.
I'm changing his name to Sir Didymus.
So, Jesus. Okay.
I don't think we both can take that.
So the east tower has suffered some damage. Portion of the walls, fractured the causeway, has collapsed in the back end. Okay. So
No, it's the internet.
Oh, the internet.
Yeah,
Oh, got
because
it.
I tried to hit long rest because I didn't hit it after
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
last game I was
You've
doing.
taken a long rest at this point.
So you've had a few long rests.
You've had more than 20. Hit that button exactly 20 times. No,
Yeah,
America?
I'm just waiting for the page to refresh.
The internet's being slow. I blame the internet.
Oh, that's new. All right, so we're gonna go beat shit up. This is the stuff Nina knows.
Okay. You've got your figs.
No internet, it says.
No internet, huh? Well, that's going to be awkward.
Yeah, I thought you wanted
because
to do
I
this
can't
mostly
see
Mind's
anything.
Eye.
Yeah, we'll do it Mind's Eye. Let's try doing it Mind's Eye. So the first floor. First floor. Double door facing the south toward the bridge gives access to the tower's first floor. There is also a door in a set of stairs on the ground floor level leading down. So there's two doors, one leading in and one leading to the ground floor below. So you'll go through it and go down. Inside the room. Okay. So do you? What do you do? There is a door in front of you. It is large. It is a wooden door. It has a handle on it. It could be locked, maybe not.
Let's wait until I can see all of my shit again.
Okay.
And then make a decision.
Whatever you do at home is fine. I'm funny, damn it.
I like that you have to justify it. I'm funny, damn it.
You're not flowers. It's not cute.
It's not cute.
So, I mean, I would vote let's just barge in.
Let's not.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're walking
That's
into.
true. I mean, do we have any idea what kind of stuff we're walking into? Is
No idea.
What's his name going to give us anything on this?
He doesn't know. He has no idea. He rode above this place and he was told there was monsters inside.
Cool.
He's going to hang out in the back like, okay, guys, go you.
Okay.
His job is to get you to the Winter Queen's palace, and then once you're there, his job is done for a while. He's just like, okay, this is what he's been charged to do by his knight. He's a squire. You do learn that he's a squire. He is charged under a knight, so he's a knight in training.
Who's his knight?
It's that lady I mentioned.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good. You don't have to look it up. It's fine. Bring it up.
Many pages.
Shot.
Lady Ribbonwood.
Right. Oh, I believe you. Tony, why do you not have internet?
I don't know. I have internet, but I'm directly plugged in. Try hitting refresh again.
This will be about the 15th time I've hit the button.
You tried the
You're
16th
running low
time.
on power. I wonder if that's...
There you go. Plug it in, restart it if you want. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, I suppose I can always pull up your sheet.
Yeah, that's cool that
how's
you
your
can see
internet
it, but
doing?
I
Still
can't.
I am not having any issues.
Yeah, that might be... Here, you know what I might do for
Oh,
you?
is that not going to reach now?
No.
Oh. Well, Tony, is that one charged?
I don't know. I haven't started it up. Who else has plugged these things in?
Okay.
Oh, no. She's dead.
Well, in this one, are you going to come sit here
Yeah,
then?
no, I was just gonna shift the chair over. And
Well, what I can do is I can go to my campaigns, I can pull up a character sheet and I can throw it on the screen.
Well, there you go. You're back in.
Okay. Just slide that chair closer or that way. I don't care which.
There, we're going to put
But
it here.
Table.
Table.
I'll set this on the table. I can be
Lady
plugged
Isabella, screen,
There's the plug.
yes.
Is on this side.
basement TV, and there you go. There's your screen.
And it unplugged again.
I'll
Yeah.
get it in a
While
second.
you're waiting for that to charge, I get you behind you. I have your character sheet.
Oh, neato.
Eldritch 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So you guys are standing before a door. All your companions are standing behind you.
Okay, well, I kind of want to take a look at my spells here real quick.
Okay.
spells, man?
Because
America.
I don't trust anything in this fucking place.
You got a bunch of cantrips,
Yep.
all mostly doing damage, making light, controlling water. You have burning hands, catapult, cure wounds, detect magic, false life, protection.
Detect
from danger.
magic.
I have a lantern of revealing before you blow a spell, too.
Okay.
Wait,
Do
oh,
that, because
Okay.
if it'll show us if there's any traps on the door, because, again, let's not trust anything.
No, for sure, for
We
sure.
can take breathers when we need to.
That's fine. Lantern revealing does reveal invisible. It's basically see invis.
Oh.
Okay, so I need to blow the spell.
Do you? Okay. Do you want me to hit that button?
For detect magic, yes. I want to see if there's any traps on the door.
Hit the button. For 10 minutes, you have detect magic. Is there a magical trap on the door? Give me a second.
Even if there's not, it's fine, because better safe than sorry.
Right.
We're not pork shake.
I mean, I'm keeping this open because invisible shit.
No,
Good.
no, doesn't
Okay.
appear to be magical. Could be trapped.
I am
Manual.
going to hang towards the back
I'll open the door.
Okay.
because we've got Meepo and the others with us.
You open up the door. The room shows signs of recent use. There are packages of spent rations lying about, piles of dung along the south wall, and some rolled up bedding that's left in the middle of the room. Blood stains are on the floor in the center of the room. The blood, you're uncertain who it belongs to. So yeah, there are stairs that, let me look at the diagram. There are stairs that lead up. There are stairs that lead up. There is a chimney in this room. And there are stairs that lead downward to the ground floor. There's blood splatterings in the middle of the room. What do you wish to do?
With the lantern of revealing, I mean, is it dark in here?
No, it's well with the lantern of revealing, it's well lit.
It's well lit. Okay, so nothing moving, nothing crawling. Right?
Nothing stuck to the ceiling.
Yeah, nothing.
No
I mean, we're looking
bodies anywhere.
everywhere.
Roll me an investigation check.
Rolled a 14. So,
I-
15.
15.
19.
19. The blood trail. There are splatterings that lead down to the. I'm sorry. I read you the first floor entrance. Let me reread you the second floor. That's what's on the floor below. Sorry.
So we came in on the second floor.
Came in on the second floor. There's a first floor that leads down. It says the first floor. First floor is ground level. They should just. It's named
Are we
badly.
on the ground?
No, you are on a bridge far above the ground. So the tower goes all the way down below the bridge to a ground level. Does that make sense?
So are we at the top?
No. Okay, so if I'm a
midway.
bridge,
Midway.
so
Oh,
these are
no, I got it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. No, I
Is
have
that-
it now.
the
Alright.
tower supports the bridge,
Got it.
and you're on the second level, which is technically the
Okay.
first for you.
So we're literally in the middle.
Yeah, you're on the middle.
Okay, so we said
We
Bottom
said
up.
bottom
You-
up,
you-
so let's go down.
So 1 second.
Very
Let me read you off the
cautiously.
second floor.
Okay.
This appears to be a room that has served as a garrison for troops. There are remnants of old beds, tables, chairs, a few trunks, and litter in the room. One wall hangs pegs on shelves and a few old boxes of supplies, long since spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
The room reeks of burnt flesh.
Mm.
Let me do some reading. With your investigation roll, you do see blood splatters leading down, so you'll see that. And I'll give you a little bit more as you're on that one. You do see some bones in this room. They appear to be slightly charred.
But no baddies.
No baddies.
Looking up the ceiling, looking up everywhere.
checking up
No.
the chimney.
No. You look up the chimney. It appears that there has been something that's been cooked in here in the past. Possibly those bones, which appear with your 17 humanoid.
Okay.
You do look down. You did go downstairs since I gave you the first floor description. You see that.
I mean, with those blood spatters going down the stairs, do we want to check above us first?
Probably should look up if they're leading down the stairs and work our way.
You wanna
top
go up
down.
Cover
then?
our backs first.
Yeah, cover the back so
Okay.
we have a place to go if needed.
Yeah.
So
worst
sorry.
case scenario, we can dimension door off the top to safety.
Or we
if we
fly
have to
out the
run.
top.
Exactly.
So
So-
the stairs are along the back way. The back way is slowly starting to crumble. You'll see holes in the wall, in the back wall, as you're starting to go up the stairs.
Okay.
So you start to go around and back up the stairs. Nothing else? Not doing anything?
I mean,
Just
keeping
being
our eyes
very
out,
cautious,
Being
everything.
very
testing
cautious.
every step
Okay.
as we're going.
So are you going stealthily?
Not stealthily, just
Okay.
extremely
Cautiously.
carefully.
Okay.
Yes.
So roll me investigation checks.
14.
Also 14.
Nice. So you go into the third floor. The third floor is divided into several rooms. The stairs lead to a small hallway. 3 rooms. So again, all of the layout is circular. So when I say 3 rooms, it's like 3 rooms kind of cut up like a pie. And these stairs continue to go up around the building. So every time you hit like the inside, you'll see an opening and you can go in and see like these areas. And then you keep going around to the next level up and you just keep going around the outside spiraling up is the stairway. So anyway, the third floor, you see a floor that's divided into several rooms. The doors are locked. Basically, the stairs lead into a small hallway with 3 doors along the hallway. They're split along this circular entrance. You're guessing the one that leads up to the left, because your investigation check does lead to a room with a chimney, because the chimney would just keep going up. You're guessing that these are some kind of quarters, since the area below it seemed to be like some kind of military barracks. This might have been military rooms that they might have stayed in. Maybe quarters for sergeants, officers, captains, something like that. The ceilings here are collapsed as well. So the third floor here, the back side of the area where the stairs is more collapsed. It's now exposed and you can look outward as you're traveling up. So now there's no wall there as you're traveling outside. It's just stairs and then down.
So is there more to go up then?
Oh, there's more to go up. You can keep going all the way up to the top. It's just that back wall is more and more collapsed and gone.
Basically, until we see something to fight, and with the lantern of revealing up, we're just going to keep going.
Do you want to investigate the rooms at all, or do you want to keep going?
I mean, yeah, investigating, but really we're looking
Maybe
for
not
the...
entering, just monitoring for threats from the stairs.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, hells yeah.
18.
24.
18 and 24. Nice. Both of you bypass the 16 that's required. So as you travel through the hallway, slowly opening up doors, poking in with the lantern, you hear the squish, squish, squish of your feet. These were carpeted rooms. It's a carpeted hallway. It's musky, smelly. Have you ever smelled wet carpet that's just sat there and slowly begun to mold? The doors, the mold has spread to, and it's slowly started to like corrupt them. As you push open the door is kind of like grown out of its hinges a little bit and begins to stick a little bit. But as you push it, it begins to give away, like it's just made of mushroom. Just this is a mucky area. As you open the inside of the room, it's disgusting, filled with mushrooms. It has the carpet is completely deteriorated into like this black muck. A bedroom, which may have been made of like fine wood, has now rotted away and is now giving way to decay, as if this place has been buried in muck for 100 years. Because that back wall in this chimney area is exposed, rain has just come into this room and just filled in this area. And you're guessing it's probably creeped into the other rooms as well. As you open up those rooms, you begin to look into them. One of them, you see a skeletal form. It's just dead on the bed. Not necromantic. You don't detect magic. It's still up. You would feel an undead because the necromancy would preserve them. Dead on the ground, a knife buried in his own chest. A note upon his chest, except it's long rotted away. Remnants of it still existing. Give me a second. You don't have that spell, so you don't get the check. You are uncertain how to revive this note if it was to be able to be brought back. Actually, roll me an Arcana. You get an Arcana. You're not trained, but you were a bard previously, so you get a +1 to Arcana.
19.
19.
Nice.
The mending spell would make this note legible again. You would have to preserve it. Maybe put it inside a book and press it to keep it from crumbling. This note's maybe 80 years old in a musty environment.
I don't have anything like that I could.
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Looking around,
offhandedly.
do I see anything that I could preserve it in? No.
No.
Okay.
Unless you had a book on, if you had a book or something on your character that you keep pressed in, you're guessing you touch this thing, it's just going to fall apart in your hands.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything.
It's maybe 80 years old in a musky, if you ever been to the south end of Louisiana, nothing survives that. It eats everything. The bayou consumes everything. Or the Rufflands from there. For anybody that wants to correct me on the Twitch, which is our audience of no one. Thanks, Grandma. Anyway.
God damn, dude.
So you do travel there. You go to the third floor.
Relatively quickly, because we know that there's a time limit on...
You do go upstairs. The final level. Nothing. There's nothing on this side of the tower. Okay. As you look across it, fuck me, what's on that side that you might be able to see? No, nothing on the top of the tower. Oh no, there is a on the very top of that tower. Now that you're up there, you can see a what appears to be an X, cross on its side. And there appears to be a skeleton, at least appears skeletal, some flesh upon it that has been crucified upon it, and some flesh torn off. Well, lots of flesh torn off at this point. You're uncertain. Little pieces of flesh maybe remain sun bleached. It's been left here in the bayou, but out there in the sun to be bleached. White and gold paint upon its face, as if it's been decorated recently. On the top of the tower on the other side.
Okay, so make our way back down to where we saw the blood trail going down.
And then we go down.
Blood trail going down.
Okay,
you can tell as you go down, you look at the outside of that first floor that you had gone but not gone into. Basically, it looks like you see the remnants of bones scattered below, as if it's been thrown into the swamp from where you're standing.
Cool.
Go into the other side.
Well, we wanted to check the
we checked
ground floor.
Yeah, the ground floor. So it's the second floor on the west wing, right? Your detect magic has two more minutes left on it.
Wait, on the left, on the east one, there's literally nothing to kill in there.
No, there's nothing.
Okay.
There's
all right.
Literally a room full of stuff.
Cool.
Nothing.
Then we're gonna work our way pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have 2 minutes left on your detect magic.
Get our way
give me
over
a
to the right tower.
Second.
Do we want to start from the top on that one?
Well, depends on if we see any blood trails. I'm concerned if we only have a few minutes left on your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, we gotta head into danger.
Mm-hmm.
Need a second door.
I don't like the possibility that they could come at us from two angles. There's my problem here.
Right. I mean, either way, though, they would. At this point, it's... I don't know. Nina's itching for a fight.
You're the tactical one. Just tell me what to do to protect us. And I can protect us magically, but that's about it.
Well, Nina's just itching for a fight.
Big damage.
Yeah.
But I am very squishy, so...
Right.
Kind of why I brought all 4 of my guys with me.
Makes sense.
I knew some shit like this was going to happen.
Okay, so what do you wish to do? The door is heavily painted with yellows and reds. As you walk up to it, you don't feel magic.
don't detect any sort of magic.
You don't. Well, roll me Arcana check.
That's funny.
Boom, bitches.
You do
I
not
had to like
detect
stir it
magic,
for a second. What?
but you do feel magic beyond the room. As if the door's not magic, but there's magic inside the room.
Okay. At this point, since I'm pretty sure that we're about to walk into a combat, I may use Gust again to blow the door open. Come in hot and heavy. What do you think, Nina?
Yeah, my sword's out drawn. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Okay, so clear space on either side real quick so I can blast the door in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
DC to Okay. Alright. So you use the Gust spell again. Is that a first level spell or is this a cantrip? 16 strength. So you basically hit something with 16 strength, which is enough, and you, boom, the door explodes open. As it does, you see what appears to be a man in rags. Elven man, maybe fayish, in rags, kind of sitting there cross-legged on the floor inside a painted mural. He has paint on his hands, and his hair, his long hair, blows back behind him, waving in the breeze as you go in. And he just looks at you, and what do you do? He hasn't said anything yet.
Speak carefully at this point. You speak Sylvan though.
I speak.
So
Yeah, so I would
default to that.
I would in Sylvan, I would say, or Fan, or whatever we're calling it. I would
Sylvan, yeah.
Sylvan. So in Sylvan, I would say, "Sir, are you all right?"
And Sylvan, he says back,
I am lost, far from home. I have taken refuge here, and until I can unravel my own mystery. Perhaps if you are the torn between the two of you, may learn this of us when we gather beneath the wildwoods.
and if it sounds confusing, we'll be an Arcana check.
17.
At 20. Both of you recognize the fact he just cast the confusion spell. We're in initiative rounds, bitches.
Okay.
But that will give you advantage on the save. And and Kethri, you recognize a spell is being cast.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
No, he's far outside 5 feet. Because you guys cast the gust spell, you guys asked him even as walking in. He's in the middle.
Rude.
Sorry. What are you doing? What are you
Pole,
playing?
please.
Oh, right. You want the pole?
I do. Even though we're doing this theater of the mind mostly, still want the pole.
I might actually pull out the thing. I don't know. It depends. You girls might just wipe the floor with him pretty quickly.
So far, we only see him.
Yeah, and you outnumber everybody. Anyway. So economy of actions is on your side. That, like 1/5 any CR I could throw at you.
Okay. I got 24. Catherine, what'd you get?
Damn it, that natural 20 doesn't count because it wasn't on the ball.
15.
Tis the rules.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you
I
get?
don't know, but fine.
What'd you get?
I don't even know if he's an actor. What is this guy? Ooh!
I really don't like that I can't just see my shit.
Yeah, it's
Is
still
it not? Is it not
No,
popping
it's
up?
not. It's
Try
Is it on
this.
your phone?
Ever tried Corey turning it off, like powering it
Yeah,
down?
turn it off and turn it on again. Also, have you tried streaming America ads?
That also.
Oh, he has a total of 9.
Okay, so this is the order.
There's not a D7. Why does it say 3D7? I'm not rolling a D7.
I'm sure that's a D6.
Fucking mistypes. Yeah. So that is as the confusion spell. So I need a... Let's pull up D&D. D&D Beyond. D&D. A confusion spell. It's enchantment based. I need a area is a 10-foot cube within 90 feet. So I need you and Kethri and one of your cohorts apiece to make a roll, whichever one you think would be closest to you.
Shit.
I'm sorry, repeat the question.
It's 10-foot cube. So you two and one of your cohorts has to roll.
And this is a wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, holy shit, he's got wisdom. So it's +6?
Yeah.
Closest.
Woo!
Well, he's a 7th level cohort, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it'd be +6. +7. Because he would have a 4 proficiency at that. Nope. Yes. No. Yeah, yes.
I rolled a 17 on the die.
+7, he's fine.
I don't know what plus, but
It at 7th level he does get a +1 because his proficiency goes up.
cool.
Well, my elemental acolyte is the closest one to me at the moment.
Okay.
So he rolled 15. I rolled a 16.
I mean, she rolled 15.
Okay, I don't have all my shit to me.
How dare you?
Marka!
Anyway, so you guys passed the DC of 16. Needed. Okay, you guys are unaffected by none of you. And Kethri, you rolled fine.
Mhm.
So none of you are affected by the confusion spell.
Yay!
That was the surprise round.
Fucking magic.
So now we're in normal initiatives. Let's start with Leslie. You go first. Your cohort goes after you.
So I'm gonna go cast sword.
You're gonna run up. You're gonna run up to him and cast sword.
With the lantern of revealing out, I'm not seeing anything else. Like,
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go up to him and hit him with the sword.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Go up.
That's what Nina knows.
You swing with a sword. All right.
I swing with
I
Deva.
still have detect magic on, right? You said I had a couple minutes left.
It's like it's gonna end soon, but yes. The magic is coming from his area at this point.
Okay, I can't tell what I'm feeling or what I'm sensing.
No, not right now.
Just that it's magical in nature.
It's magical in nature, and you felt a magical swirl coming from it.
Okay.
So again, yeah, this is all Nina knows. 23.
23 will hit.
Okay. Do you want me to do damage in between all these, or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
So where's my D8? D8, 2D4. I need another D4. I got it. It's fine. And another D. So I'm not prepared. So. I was not prepared.
Why am I so cold?
Because it's cold.
But I'm like,
Because she's cold as ice. So cold, so cold. No,
Okay.
Nobody?
Alright.
Really?
No.
Nobody?
No.
Cold as ice?
just aged yourself.
Way to go.
The 80s were awesome.
Alright, so.
Your dad would think the 80s were awesome. He was like 30 then.
24.
I think he was just coming out of his teens. No,
Was he?
just
No.
entering his
No,
teens.
your dad's
He was born in
50, yeah.
69.
Yeah. He was born in 69.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
24
he would have been
is-
just starting his
Nice.
his teens.
How much?
Is he still up? 24?
Yeah, he's still up. He's
Okay.
not even bloody.
Oh, okay. Next one.
He's got a few hit points.
Oh, okay.
More than a few.
That's gonna be 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. He's not undead, is he?
Nope. He's not undead.
Huh?
No, he's not undead.
23.
Ooh, 23. That'll hit. His AC is 18.
That's the damage from the second attack.
Oh, sorry. Yes, he takes 18.
23.
He takes 23.
Are you keeping track of this or do you want me to?
I was hoping you were going to.
Okay, got it.
That's fine.
Okay, alright, so then my last attack is going to be another 22.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 20 points of damage.
Nice.
And so you said his AC was what?
AC is 18.
And he's at 67.
He's a 67. He is just bloodied. He has 120 hit points. At the end of your turn,
Yep.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Is he casting a spell?
Nope, you walked into a symbol.
Cool.
That symbol is painted below him.
That's going to be 19.
Nice. You are not insane.
Cool! Alright, so that's my turn.
You felt something going. The insanity of the things you're saying, the insanity of the symbol is below you. The words seem to like launch out at your eyes. And it says, "Suffer not the tyranny of fear. Embrace the dominance of law. The York shall set you free." And it just seems, it almost cracks at your sanity, but you fight it off.
Is it something that do I realize with that kind of roll that if I stay here, it's going to continue to affect me? Or is it a one and done thing? Because I had the Arcana check from before, wasn't that 20?
You'd have to roll again. This is a spell and you're not a caster.
Okay, so roll again.
But you are used to countering mages with your mage slayer, so go ahead and roll.
For an Arcana check?
Yeah.
17.
17. You're sure that while you're inside the symbol, it's going to keep going at the end of every your turn. While you're
Okay.
inside the symbol, it's going to be throwing words at your
Got it.
mind that it's going to try to
Okay.
away your sanity.
Alright, so with that, Meepo is going to go and he's going to use he's going to use his signature attack. So he's also going to come up. He'll have to make the save as well.
At the end of his turn, he makes a save, so he can do his action, but then at the end of the turn.
Imagine him on the dog would be jumping back and forth.
Yeah,
But once you do it, I got it.
he enters it, even executes at the end of your turn, but as you
Right.
entered it, it still takes a
So
while of
he
lingering
will
effect.
hit.
Okay. Okay.
He's
What-
gonna hit.
What does he hit with?
He's hitting with a radiant lance.
Radiant Lance is his ability, right?
Yes, it's 3 times a day.
3 times a day. What does it do?
Cavalier's lance glows with radiant light. Cavalier makes signature attack and deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
So 2d8 and then a d12 from the lance.
Okay.
Woo! Actually, max damage almost.
Mm.
12, 24, 23 points of damage.
Nice. As he hits him with radiant damage, he goes, "Ah!" as the lance grazes him across the shoulder. It seems to be painful. And as it does, you see his shadow is cast long, and you see a figure with long, extended wings extend back. At least his shadow. His human form seems normal, but his shadow form has large, extended wings and horned head.
I did radiant damage with Deva for a d8. Would that have done anything else? Like, it's not more.
It's a little late. But I
Okay.
forgot about that.
All right.
But I'll say his lance gave off light, like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So then he makes his save. What's the DC?
Intelligence based.
It's intelligence. What's the DC?
DC is 16.
Ooh, yeah, we got this. So we gotta roll an 18.
He's fine. He fights off insanity.
I would soliloquy at you I would say, my lady, don't get too close.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Next in the initiative is...
Yes.
Yeah, baby? That's fine. We just took her upstairs because she peed on her bed.
I know.
Okay. That's fine. She can hang out.
Did you miss us? Oh, hi.
Next on the initiative.
I am going to cast what is called Flame Strike.
Ooh.
Woo! Just normal flame strike.
At 5th level, it does both fire and radiant.
I know. You have a 6th level version of this spell.
I know.
Okay, I was just asking. You okay? Okay. Yeah, normal flame strike. Okay.
I don't want to
No,
burn
that's fine.
through my 6th level spells this
Just
early.
yet. You don't want to blow your load like just starting right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't blame you. So, what kind of save is that?
That is a dex save.
Ooh.
16 or better.
That wasn't even close. I didn't even get it on the chair by my television.
There's a dog. We need to get that.
And I need to get that dog.
Freya!
Who's a good girl? Yes, you are. You're running like Daddy beats you or something. Jesus, I give you nothing but treats and love.
Freya!
You fucking bitch! I love you.
Oh, look at you
Ooh.
go.
That's he saves. He saves. So he takes like what? Half damage?
Huh?
Yes.
Half damage, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
But I haven't rolled the damage.
That's fine. I rolled a 16 on the die, and he's got at least an 18 dex.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he saves.
See, that is 10, 15, 20, 32, 33.
33 divided by half.
That
16.
16.
17, wasn't it?
17, round up the players. Yep, you're right.
Dude!
She's like, I love you. Love me too.
Yes.
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love
Yes.
you. Love you so much. Love you forever.
Ah.
Do you have any treats?
No.
But I love you if you give me treats.
Ask your dad.
Dad already gave her a treat. She has a meat bone upstairs.
Hey! Hello! Ouch!
Greedy little
Stop
pig.
biting my hand. I don't like it. Yeah, that's what happens. It's not fun, is it? Okay, maybe don't do that anymore. Yeah, don't do that.
God, did you see that YouTube video of that lady that threw a dog at a dog care center? Oh, yeah, I was pissed. I saw it on the Philip DeFranco show. Yeah, I fucking lost my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still angry. I'm still angry.
now.
Anyway, back
No.
to Dungeons and Dragons.
Down.
No more anger.
Girlfriend.
Okay, whose turn is it now? You have
Look,
like 3
yeah.
cohorts.
My skinwalker has transformed into a dire wolf.
She is a dire wolf. A black dire wolf.
Yes.
She's drow.
Let's see.
Give me the moonshine.
Oh, something where she can't get to him. Dude.
I want to love you.
No, she wants to lick the cheese off my hand.
That's love.
Cheese is love.
Cheese is love. Love is cheese. Yeah, she's all but what? 15 weeks old? At this point,
She knows that
she's
life
like,
is
what
about
is
cheese.
love? Baby, just cheese me. Just cheese me. Some more. Anyway.
Dire Wolf is gonna go in for her basic attack as a Dire Wolf.
So she runs in to bite as a dire wolf. The price is what her signature attack is as a dire wolf? Or does
In
it
this
say...
form, the Skinwalker's signature attack deals 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Since she is... what level is she? 5th level, I believe. I believe she was 5th.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you told me.
So she makes one
fifth.
signature attack. It just does more damage than normal.
Yeah.
And it's considered magical.
Dude,
Freya.
seriously, please stop. You're adorable. But stop.
Okay.
The Reaver. Oh, did he dodge the attack or not?
The effect happens at the end of his turn, so he gets to act and then he makes a save.
No, I mean, did he actually make the attack on dude?
You have to roll the attack.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
So he makes his attack.
I'm done.
I don't know how successful he is.
Let's find out.
You're tiny wee.
Nat 1.
Not so great.
No, that did not go well.
But he is 7th level, so he gets to make 2 signature attacks.
Freya. Hey.
No, my Skinwalker's 5th.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said your Reaver.
No,
The
my
Reaver's going
Skinwalker.
Oh, right.
Reaver's
Yeah.
going
The
after.
Skinwalker attack. She misses.
Okay.
Make me. Is anybody else coming up to attack?
Yes, the Reaver and the Elemental Acolyte is going to try and do something
Okay.
too.
You have two
Reavers.
Reavers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, right. They're going to try and
Pincer.
go out
So
and around.
the first one attacks normally. The second one will have advantage. They're 7th level, so they get advantage.
Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to roll these one at a time. 12 and 7.
12 and 7. They're
Advantage for the second one. You rolled this. Okay. So, 10 for that one.
Plus
Well,
what though?
so even with their bonus to hit.
Yeah, no, they both miss.
Oh wow, sorry. Okay, yeah, no, they try, but as they swing, it's like they're hitting something that's invisible, like they're being buffered off some force that
Down.
keeps pushing them back. Go ahead and roll me intelligence saving throws for all 3 of them that entered the circle this turn.
Okay, let's see. I've assigned you the purple die. She does have intelligence saves.
I mean,
but
she gets
rolled-
+6.
Skinwalker rolled a 17.
She is unaffected.
Reaver 1 rolled a nat 1.
He is definitely affected.
Reaver 2 rolled a 12.
He feels like he still failed. Sorry.
Like he what?
Still
He
fail.
failed.
Oh, okay.
DC 16.
Okay.
So
So both my Reavers are
if
sucked.
they failed, they become bumbling idiots and can do nothing for the next minute.
Okay. The elemental is staying out of it for right now, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Next in the initiative.
The doodle.
Oh, he finally gets to go. Yay, he gets a turn. What the hell should he do? He just got
Down.
fucked up.
You should cast a spell in my presence.
Might.
Do it.
Yeah, he's probably going to do that. He's going to cast Darkness for his legendary action.
Damn it!
No, that means he's casting
Oh,
a
it is a spell. Okay.
Yeah, he's casting a spell. He just does it quickly. It's like your ability where it is as a bonus action. What's the attack?
I rolled a 19, which means I crit him.
Ooh, you crit. Okay. Have disadvantage on that Constitution check to maintain concentration on the spell, correct? Correct. Oh, wow.
38 points of damage.
So he's 1 dead.
Yes, he's dead.
2, he lost concentration
Yes.
and then died. As he tries to cast the spell Darkness, to try to cast darkness on this area and flee, you cut off his head. How does it look?
So I see him, I see the sparks in his hand, because I assume, some sort of component or...
It's like a dark mist appears in his hand.
Yeah, dark
as he starts
fog in his
chanting,
hand, and
yes.
as he starts to go like this to assume cast it, I'm like, nope! Lop off his head.
Denied. Thou shalt not pass.
You spell block him. As you cut off his head, the illusion over him vanishes. He is a barbed devil. Long horns. His hair disappears. The long wings, you can see now, were blocking the Reavers from attacking, acting as shields along his side.
Okay.
He falls over, headless. His headless body falls upon his chest, and it does his mouth opens, and it goes...
Does he say anything?
As he
Like,
stares at you, he tongues something at you. But you're unable to understand, as if he's saying words, but there's nothing to push the air out.
It's not.
Can't like read lips or.
He doesn't have a throat. He doesn't have lungs to push
Got
air
it.
through his mouth.
Okay.
So he's like that kind of.
Got it. Okay.
Without the it's more like he's chattering his teeth and flapping his tongue at you.
Cool.
And then he starts to decompose and fall away. As it does, in his hands, where previously you saw a long broom, is a glaive.
Oh, cool.
On his chest, you see a breastplate.
Okay.
It is in a red obsidian metal. The glaive is in a red obsidian metal.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a battle axe that is silvered on his right hip. It is, your detect magic is still up, Kethri, before the battle ends. The battle axe is not magical. The glaive is magical. The breastplate is magical. On his right hip, no, on his left hip, he appears to have some type of cylindrical orb device that glows with a bluish aura that is hanging from a belt. That is magical, as well as he has a collar around his neck that is blue. That is magical. Well, no, you cut off his head. It's laying upon the floor in devil blood. It appears also to be magical.
And what is it, like a necklace?
Yes. It's kind of like a necklace. Yeah, it's like a leather strap that goes around the neck. You cut just above the strap.
Okay.
Oh, his gloves on his hands are magical as well.
Okay.
And there is a... no, I'm sorry. The thing around his throat is not magical. I'm sorry. Take that away.
No, Telia, it's canon.
The gem in the center of the dais, that painted dais that you walked into, which is now no longer casting its magic, is magical. It is warm to the touch. Let me know what you do. I don't think any of you have identified, do you?
Does any of it feel malignant? Or I shouldn't touch it?
You are...
The magical stuff, specifically.
Difficult to tell. You can just tell it's magical. You can tell the type.
Okay.
The glaive and the breastplate are enchantment-based. Abjuration, which is strengthening magic. You'll guess it has some kind of plus to it. You cannot tell if it is cursed. It takes the spell Identify with like a check to do. Or some kind of...
well, I don't have Identify, and I'm going to stick to I don't fucking trust it, so...
That's fine. The globe has some kind of conjuration magic behind it.
Wait. What globe? Oh, never mind.
The,
Sorry.
the globe that was on its left
Has
side.
what now?
Conjuration magic.
Okay.
The gem has some kind of evocation magic behind it. And the gloves have a enchantment magic behind it. Transmutation magic behind it. So that's what that would do.
Okay. So, not touching the magical things, I will wrap them in rags and cloth.
Okay. Can you note on them treasure of first floor, first tower? So if I have to go back to it.
First floor in the first tower. So we kill a demon in the first floor in the first tower, and I have a list underneath that of what that is. Okay.
Yes. So that should be a glaive. That should be a breastplate. That should be gloves, and that should be a gem. And, there's money. He has money on him.
Is it cursed money?
You'll find out. Put that in your pouch. I made cursed money once. It eats your normal money.
Is this that? Tony, is it magical? She still has it up.
It's not magical. Of course, mimics aren't magical.
Do you have your money bag, or what's your money bag look
Swear to
like?
God, if you made fucking mimic money, I'm pissed.
What? Would I counterfeit mimic money?
Yes, Tony.
Yes,
you
I would. Yes, I would. Yes, I
Dickhead.
would.
Catherine,
You
what's
should
your...
trust. You
I have
shouldn't
it
trust
over here.
anything I give you.
That's why I specifically said I'm not touching it.
Oh, you're not touching his money?
No, I'm not touching his stuff. I'm touching his money.
Okay. I knew we would.
I'm gonna pull out a second, like little
5, 6, 7.
extra
So
bag.
he has 7 gold.
Yes.
He has 7 gold,
Yeah, so put
and he has
that money in a separate pouch.
he has
Pull all of the money we get while we're in this realm
1 platinum
into a
piece.
separate bag.
Yeah, we should do that.
By the way, this is Fey currency.
Right, that's where we're going to put it into a different bag.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm
6,
just pooling our
7,
resources at this point.
8, 9. And he has this much silver.
Okay,
The silver appears to be Grigaldonian.
that's cool. Do you have another smallish bag?
Somewhere.
Okay,
Sure, I
if
got it.
not, I can look into it.
Yeah, I think in that black thing there might be a small black sack in it. Okay, America.
So,
Not bad. That's the first floor. Here, you licking my feeties? You licking my feet? Oh, Daddy loves
this
you.
is Trey's money.
Oh,
This is literally your brother's money.
Oh, so maybe in one of those bags. Come here. No, come to Daddy. Oh, yes, Daddy loves you. Yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, you love Daddy, don't you? Yes, you do. Yeah. Oh, you're biting my nose. Oh.
That's alright, we'll figure something.
No, that's right. I might have something in here. I know I have a ton of shitty little bags at
No,
home.
wait, here. I can just throw my dice into the actual pistachio bag and
Yeah.
use this one for Faye money.
Well, where's all those dice bags I had for all the dragon dice I had?
I don't know.
What happened to that shit,
they must have went somewhere. I think they'd be in like one of those bags, but
No, because there was a bag that I brought in all of the like spare dice.
I thought I had a bag of. Oh, that green bag.
Oh, I
that
see.
green bag is a bag of bags.
It's a bag of trees.
Oh.
There's
There's nothing in there. You could use the green bag though if you want.
Yeah.
Just for now. I'll try to find the bag of bags.
Oh, here's what I want. And here's our bags.
Oh, there you go. There's
So
an
somebody
empty
took the dice
blue
out of
bag. Somebody must have and never put them back.
Rude.
That does happen.
That's my dice.
Sorry. People tend to do that around here.
All right, I'm putting the money in here.
Okay.
It's that way. It's
Back to
different
the
enough.
Black one then.
Yeah.
You happy? Oh yes you are.
You
You're so
boo-boo.
happy. Boo, 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 boo.
You want a chair?
She's like, I am playing the Dungeons and the Dragons. I declare that you give the DM's dog treats.
You said the word. He said the word.
So there were treats. Her ears are floofing now.
Yep.
Out the front.
All right.
They were
so-
before, but now they just started within the last week to do that, where they're just hanging forward.
Yep. She's training him.
Okay,
All right,
come on,
so-
I'm gonna let you down.
Now, is there anywhere else to go in this tower?
Yeah, up or down.
Oh, there's more down.
Yeah, there's a floor leading down and there's a floor leading up.
Let's go down. Let's do this. We're already heading. We're already
Okay.
down.
All right, you choose to go down. So, the double doors lead to this room from a causeway that is closed and locked from the inside. So this area appears to be closed and locked from the inside. How do you open the door?
Can we just blast our way in?
Well, let me try doing. Children, that is. Stop it! You're fighting around my feet. I don't like it. All right. Let me try breaking the door down first. I don't want you to go through.
I mean, I have the wand of fireball.
I know, but I don't want to use that up either.
It's got 7 charges on it. I've never used it. It recharges with every rest.
Okay.
And it won't affect my spell slots right now.
You
So it feels fairly expendable, especially with the actual spells I can do.
Alright.
gonna fireball the door.
We don't have time for this shit.
Okay.
That sounds like a warning.
Okay. No, it sounds a warning. I'm just
Try
asking.
your thing first.
I'm gonna try and break down the door.
Boulder,
Try the
stop.
handle first.
Huh?
Try the handle first. Sometimes it's not that complicated.
No. I'm gonna try and open the door, but if it's locked, you said it's locked from the
It's
inside.
locked.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna try and bust in the door.
Okay. Roll me a athletics check.
27.
You Kool-Aid man style the door. What
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck are you doing, Freya?
You pulled a
Boulders. I did.
Boulder?
Boulder.
Is Boulder starting shit?
No. Yes and no. Both of them are at fault here.
Okay. So you descend to the bottom of the stairs, and how do you bust open the door? What does that look like?
Basically, I just shoulder check it.
Shoulder checking the door. You shoulder check the door. It opens before you. As it explodes open, you hear a clattering sound. You do have the lantern. I'll say that Meepo is holding the lantern upholding upon his lance
Sure.
with the riding steed just above you, so you have your hands free to do such with your shield.
That's exactly what's
The
happening.
double doors on this floor explode inward. They were barred by a wooden plank that was set across them.
Sure, if you say so.
The door leads. The floor appears to be largely empty, except for the multitudes of bones that are scattered everywhere. So there's no furniture here or anything. There's just bones everywhere. Piles of bones. Roll me a quick investigation check.
20. Not natural.
17.
17. The 17 and the 20 are good enough. Closer inspection reveals that these are the bones of humans, Urgans, orcs, goblins, and some animals. All of them appear to have their marrow sucked out, as if they had broken off the end and sucked out the inside.
This does not sound good.
Roll me a religion check. I'll give you one right now.
Can I roll one too? I'm proficient at that.
Oh yeah, you also get one of your proficiency.
18 plus 9.
Oh.
Okay.
16.
No, it's fine. 16's fine.
Damn, bitch.
Specifically, devils are common to do this. They will eat the marrow. They'll actually strip the flesh off other things and suck the marrow in. Why the marrow? It's closer to the soul.
Got it.
You specifically know that this, the way that it was sucked out, you see that the bones were painted ritualistically as if trying to suck out the remnants of a soul, trying to get the extra soul resin out.
Squeeze out every last.
This specifically, through the painting on the bones and the runes, are the runes of painted devils. Bone devils who specifically will use art to cast symbols and work with enchantments to mesmerize, cause illusions, cause confusions, cause insanity, break down the minds and corrupt those around them until they are a squabbling, evil, crazy mess. And then they strip them. Normally they put them on some kind of crucifix. They strip down their bones. They will bleach the bones and they will paint them, trapping the soul inside ritualistically, and then sucking the soul out through the marrow.
Okay, so that thing we saw on the roof.
We should trap one and give it soul destruct. Give it soul. Eat the soul, then kill it, then it's done. Take one home as a pet. I'm not gonna do that. That's out of character.
no, let's.
Mina would not think to do that. Hey, you're fine.
But anyway, I'm thinking that I want to cast my wall of fire and then the control fire, just kind of push it through the room.
Cleansing?
Basically, yeah, or trying to flush out whatever we can't see. I don't know that fire will do a whole lot of good, but it might burn away any paint that's laying around or.
That's a good thought, yeah.
Roll me a Arcana check with advantage.
Buddy, it's me. I know you thought it was the puppy.
17.
17. You cast a wall of fire that cuts across through the room and begins to spread out in all directions, enveloping it. As it does, seraphim begin to form. Angelic seraphim dance along the room. As the bones begin to burn up and char, you see the remnants, sparks of a soul. Not a full soul, but pieces. Memories begin to explode in the fire. And you see flashes of a memory of an orc carving a piece of a walking chair, some kind of rocking chair. A spark of a memory of a fae playing with a ball. Spark of a memory as a seraphim envelops it and burns it away of a farmer tending to the land, of a mother cradling a child. These are the last memories, the pieces of souls that are now being
That they
released.
couldn't suck out from the boat.
They couldn't suck out from the bones. They were released from the remnants of it that are released. Maybe not a full soul, but something that has retained some form of peace.
I did a good thing.
Yes.
Good
job. Good job.
You did. You gained a good thing.
Wait, does that mean I gain concordance or anything like that?
Oh fuck, you would. Gain one concordance.
Yeah!
Yeah.
No, you kill the devil, gain one concordance, you release souls, gain another concordance.
Cool.
You gain 2 concordance
So now
from
I've
your
got a total
actions.
of 14? You said I started with 12.
12, but then you just add that on the side. Put 2, because those can be
Okay.
spent and used. You can never go. You refresh to that base amount every season.
Oh, okay.
So those are the side amount, because you can technically go in the
So
negative
12
too.
plus 2.
You can technically fuck up and lose concordance. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. And you're not sure how all those rules work, so you're gonna find out on the fly.
Yep.
You're like a newbie in a Street Fighter game. I'm just hitting buttons and hoping the best works.
I
found a combo! Fireball!
I did a thing.
Fireball again! I only know what 2 moves! Punch, 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 lower kick, and fireball!
That's 3.
America.
Math, America.
There it is.
26 in literature. Alright, anyway. So where are you going next? You are
we
going to
see
the
the
second
seraphim
floor, which is
here.
technically the ground floor, and the lower floor, which is the
Okay,
floor
so-
that's at the swamp. It's
What's
the
with the
Sor-
seraphim
tower.
that just popped
Yeah,
up? Do we
seraphim.
need to do anything with them, or...?
No, they're gone. They were just spectral seraphim from your control of the flames.
Aha,
The
okay.
Archbishop always
Okay. Quick
controls a
investigation,
little bit.
looking around cautiously, making sure there's nothing else on this floor.
There-
that's going
there's
to
nothing.
Fuck us later.
There's white ash. There is nothing that's going to fuck you on this
Is
floor.
there anything else further down for us to do? Like, is there a down from here?
No.
Then we go up.
Yep, up we go.
Up we go.
With Dimension
Damn
Door
it.
ready in case we get into anything we can't handle.
I don't get to use any of those things. You burn them alive. All right. 3rd floor it is. 3rd floor. Carefully going up. As you go up to the 3rd floor, you see this actually is more of an open room, so it's not like what normally we're on the 3rd floor. On the other side, there's 3 split rooms. This is more of an open area. You see the remnants of walls upon the floor. It looks like the walls have been torn down. And it's ripped apart what might have been rooms, separate rooms, much similar to the carpeted floor and the rooms. But this is like you'll see remnants of that floor of what might have been a wall at one point. But it's torn down all the walls and maybe torn out the remnants of it and cleared it out. The wall is not collapsed, so it is inside here. So you do need the lantern to see up because there's no light coming in from the outside.
Mhm.
It's a dark tower without your light.
Are there any like rocks or anything laying around, like a chunk of something?
There are plenty of those. Do you want to cast light upon one, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's exactly
now you
what
have a flashlight like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
That's
Which is
exactly
fine.
what
That's helping you more in like a pointed, like where the lantern
Mhm.
doesn't hit, you can just kind of get the other side. You do see this next room. Has anyone ever seen Hellraiser?
No.
You poor girls. Anyway, this room, though at one point you thought it might have been separated rooms, is now mostly a flat floor with some raised area where there might have been a wall at one point that was built up. Because they don't drywall, they have to actually build up a wall. The ceiling is covered in hooks that come all the way down to the 5-foot level, so you'd have to like duck your head and dance around them. They're all meat hooks, rusted, and since it's a very humid environment, there are hooks of meat that are starting to rot upon them. You're guessing that this is where he would take people, hook them, hang them up, pull them up into the rafters, and that he would spread them and slowly take off the meat to expose the bones so he could get at the soul. There are remnants of rotted meat and pieces all over this. Maybe like a half...
Tony, that's going to be graphic enough.
Okay, so ignore something. Imagine something horrid.
No, yeah, got that.
Tons of maggots.
Yeah,
if you just want to go beyond this, roll me a dexterity saving throw to not have the flesh-eating maggots fall upon you as you pass by.
Thank you.
There you go.
16.
I'm going to drink some more liquor. 16. The DC is 16.
Oh, sweet. That's what I rolled on the die.
All right, cool. You could choose the best save amongst your companions to see if they save.
Oh, since Meepo's so short, does it even matter?
Oh, fuck, he's so
He's
short.
just
Yeah.
on the dog.
19 was the best.
Yeah, he's fine. Well, he's riding the dog. He gets a check.
He gets a check? Okay.
Check.
He rolled a 15, he still gets the +6.
If he's proficient in dexterity, he gets +6. If he's not, he gets a +2.
Well, still though, if it's 16, he
Best roll
rolled a
was
15.
Okay, so he's fine. Well, what's yours?
The best roll was 19.
Oh, you only had to roll once. But it's fine. America. Anyway, I'm drinking liquor. So you guys make it beyond the...
best roll of your cohorts.
So the flesh-eating wolves, the flesh-eating maggots, they will bounce around, kind of like they're giddy, like... And they have like little mouths, like...
I'm stepping on them.
Yeah, they're trying to burrow themselves into your ear and eat your brain. They are unsuccessful. You squash them and you kind of go beyond them. You do make it to the roof. As you make it to the roof, yes. As you do make it to the roof, you do see that skeleton again that has been crucified. You see a suit of full plate below him with sigils upon it of a god which you're very unfamiliar with. The god appears to be the symbol of a burning wreath with an eye upon its middle. It still appears to be, it's not rusted, but it's you're not uncertain if it's magical or not.
Religion check.
Roll me a religion. Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you a religion check.
19.
19.
On the die, anyway.
17.
Plus another 9, so 28.
28. Okay. You've seen this before because you're from the other realm. You've seen this before because you're very familiar. This is the symbol of the Summer King. This was a knight of the Summer King's armor. This is a piece. This is +1 full plate. And there are 5 arrows embedded into the ground around here that appear to be made of gold from tip to feather that glow as if the light spell is faintly cast upon them.
I'm going to take those.
Okay.
I want to cast bonfire underneath this cross thingy. Let out any whatever.
Okay. Cast bonfire. You give him a fiery
Send off.
send off. It's
Since I can't bury him.
a happy feeling. It's a happy feeling. You don't quite gain a concordance, but note it.
It's fine. I just don't want to leave him to rot in the sun.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
He died horribly. His bones and soul have not quite completely been eaten yet. Yes. So the arrow, the 5 arrows are magical, and the plate is magical.
Mhm.
For your note pieces later this year, these are +3 arrows. That give off light, as if the light spell when they strike. And it's +1 full plate. The full plate is adamantine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So it's literally my armor +1.
It's the full plate version of your armor.
Better than what I have.
It does note have the sigil of the Summer King upon it.
Once we're done in here, I want to talk to Esquire with his face and find out if this place is important, if anybody's going to miss it, if it's generally a trouble spot.
He'll let you know that this entire area is kind of a trouble spot. We're supposed to clear it all out so that people can come in behind us later on.
Okay, so maybe don't blow up the building.
He says it'd be difficult to blow up because the stoneway itself was built by the Summer King.
Okay.
It's very heavily fortified. You're guessing it would take like a lot to destroy this place. It would take an army to bring it down. And you're thinking if it did, it might take the bridge with it, at least part of the bridge that you're standing on. Which people need to, from...
Okay, well, I mean, we did the save, so...
Well, this isn't the thing. There are 4 more of these.
There's 6 total towers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is only the first one.
Sorry.
He doesn't have any magic, so he can't tell... Oh, no, it's fine. There are a few of these. We might have another episode if you guys want to come over and kick ass and take names.
I'm fine with that. Otherwise, yeah.
If not, we'd fast forward and you guys would get the rest of the treasure, which I'm fine. You know,
Honestly,
Wouldn't or would?
would not.
I don't really give a shit about the treasure.
I'm sorry. +1 adamantine full plate. That's a nice
And you
thing.
don't know what the other things you got were.
No, we don't. I want that stuff.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Sorry, but we gotta clear it out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
And you wouldn't get the honor for it, but I'd say it would be cleared out. But now you've gained 1 more honor. Note that on your character sheet.
Yeah, level 2.
There are 5 of these. You cleared out 1 of them. So if you're one you clear out, you get an honor. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, for sake of time, though, with how powerful we are right now, do you want to just roll some stuff and see if we are able to? Or
We got to go through them.
we gotta go through them.
Got to go through them.
It's up to you.
It's your call. You don't have to because you'll be starting like next game with the stuff.
With that level 5 honor or whatever.
Well, the level 5 honor is really what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's going to take a lot to get there. If we can at least get this, we can figure out when we'll do our next extra game night. Yeah.
Clear out more.
I'm pretty much any time next week.
Okay, as long as it's not a day that I have Mia or lawyer stuff.
Sure.
That's the thing too. You're like if it's a thing, don't worry about it. Like I don't want you guys to
Oh
have
no,
to.
I for sure want to do it. It's just a matter of,
Okay.
of
We
working
are
around life
doing.
obligations.
I'm giving you guys what the guys were wanting. A dungeon dive. You guys have
Right.
some of
This
that.
is what we know to do.
Yes.
And this gives you a chance to really practice the spells.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of fire and radiant spells through the other 4 of these.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, let's go.
All right. Cool.
Doing the thing.
Doing the thing. You guys made it through all of the floors. You guys cleared out the devil that was on this area.
So is it like
Each
one
one
double
has
per
3 floors plus the roof.
Yeah. So it's the three floors plus the roof. The 3rd floor is basically the chains too. He cleared out that
It's
area.
basically
So-
6 though, because we have to do left and right side of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some sides have nothing. To be honest, I don't know everything that's on some of these.
I'm
So
half tempted to say that we should just skip as much travel as we can and sprint between towers and just try and get this knocked out. as quick as we
each
can.
tower is going to be 10 days.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This is a long bridge.
I thought they were all right next to each other. I'm sorry.
They are next to each other. Even just going through it, it's 10 days. The Fey Realm is...
So that is, what, 30 days we've just done? Because 10 days to go on the bridge between the two fucking towers.
Yeah. Look,
That was 30 days?
You guys have 270 days of travel to get through.
Well, we have to...
Fuck me.
Is this on the way to Atlantis?
This is on the way to Atlantis. So you guys spent some weeks getting here. Then between each tower is going to be 10 days.
Okay.
So it's another, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because weeks are, what, 10 days in this?
No, weeks are I think 7 days.
Okay,
So it'd
so
be-
almost 4.
Yeah. So you're basically going to spend about a month and a
Just
half
figuring
on this
this
bridge
shit
alone. So you spent about 2 months getting here. You're going to spend a month and a half on the bridge, which will get you to Atlantis. And then from Atlantis to Midgard is going to be a while.
And we need the renown if we want to get what we want. So we have to do it.
Okay.
We know what we're up
Since
against.
it's going to take us 10 days between each tower,
Each tower.
plus 10 days to clear it, that means we're going to take a long rest between each tower.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah! You're gonna have plenty of long rests. You're gonna be hitting that long rest button all the
So
time.
we could basically just blow shit up as we go.
Okay,
Okay,
see,
so-
I was being conservative
Same.
because I thought that
I've got my
we were
actions
taking...
same.
I'm fast forwarding through the travel. Normally it's like
Thank
roll
you.
for
Okay,
encounter,
that's
but I'm not
fine.
doing that. I assume you guys are so high level that you guys will run into random monsters, but just
Okay,
they're not
alright.
gonna survive.
Now that we know we don't have to be conservative with our shit,
Mm-hmm.
we can just
Okay.
go blow shit up.
All right.
Let's knock it out. Because
Okay.
it's going to take us forever anyway, no matter what we do.
All right. So you're traveling to the next area.
Yep.
10
Next
days.
tower, here we go.
Note on the character sheet that 10 more days pass, which is like a week in a little bit.
Oh, 40 days now.
You guys have 270 days before you meet up with the guys, anyways. So
Okay, cool. So we get to the next tower. Thank you for skipping the travel.
things happen. You blow up stuff.
Do we get money?
Along the way.
No money.
Okay.
Most of these monsters are broke, except for in the tower.
Also, where is full plate?
Which monsters live in the tower?
Is it just plate?
Yeah, +1 adamantine plate.
Right. I'm not finding it. I was looking for full plate. Let me go back. It's fine. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Let's just keep
Oh, sorry.
going.
It's not called full plate. It's called plate. Full plate's Pathfinder in 3.5. It's just called plate.
Damn it, Tony.
Sorry, half plate is the other version.
So if I add it and then modify it, it'll show us +1.
Yeah, so look for
Yeah, I
adamantine
got it.
plate. And if it doesn't have a +1, just add a +1 magical modifier to it. And I'll note it later. Okay. As you get within the last mile of the causeway of this bridge, heading towards the second tower, which is called Goth North. A massive barbican looms before you. Two massive stone towers flank the gate in which the causeway vanishes, as you've seen before in the previous causeway. The stone of the fortification stands in stark contrast to the murky swamp and the dull white road before you. Vines have climbed up the towers in places, but most are dead, withered upon stone and mortar. The east tower of the Barbican is torn, with a massive rent in its flank. The west tower seems in good shape, and so does the gate. So, what? Oh, sorry. Wrong description. That was the last one. Let me describe this one.
This
I
next one.
apologize. I was flipping between pages. I'm like, fuck, I've seen that picture before. Wrong tower.
Good job.
To the northwest, beyond the wall of trees, the darkened clouds unleash their frenzy sheets of water roll across the swamp and over the causeway, drenching you from hem to boot. So the in this area, it's flooding, and even it's starting to go a little bit above the bridge a little bit. Like you're able to walk on the bridge, but you feel it as you tromp through mud. So like the bridge is just starting to get flooded. So you're pretty much knee deep, and the bridge like causeway stops at like hip level. So it's just kind of spilled over, and it's filled in this kind of area, and you're basically walking through a little mini swamp on the bridge. The wind is driven by rain pelt. The wind-driven rain pelts you with such force that whatever flesh is exposed, the skin stings. So if you're not wearing warm weather gear, it's just cold.
Cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection. Oh, you draw it around yourself, but it is drenched in this sickening mud that smells like human feces. It is fucking terrible. If you've ever been to the bayou, I'm basically describing the bayou. Small,
Fly as much as possible here.
wet,
This is fucking gross.
small wet welts pop up here and there as the swamp debris, pickled up by fierce winds that join the rain. So it kind of bubbles a little bit in the water. Visible drops to only visibility drops to only a few feet. So it's starting to rain heavily as it comes in, limiting your visibility to a few feet. Occasionally, as lightning strikes in this heavy rain-like weather, you see the towers beyond flash at you. But as you're looking, you only see the tower to the east flash at you. The tower to the west appears to have its walls are mostly broken in, and only a skeleton of it remains. You see remnants of stairs leading up to floors, but there are barely remnants of it holding it up, as if there are only floors left, and the outside of the tower has been torn apart, as if it's not even holes anymore, but like a webbing of stone holds it afloat. The sound of your voice is torn from your mouth and hurled in the maelstrom of the storm. The distant rumbles become shattered roars as thunder follows blinding bolts of lightning that strike down in the distance. And every once in a while in the distance, you think you see a shape, and then that shape moves, and then that shape moves again. Distant, but unfathomably large. These are the gargantuan trolls that your esquire has warned you about.
And we get an honor for killing one.
A gargantuan troll? Fuck it, yeah, I'll give you an honor.
Okay.
I mean, it's deadly, but go
So
for it.
2.
No, just one.
Okay.
But enough. I'll have to find a fig that big. But...
No, that's fine. We're not going that way. I didn't realize that's not the thing I thought it was.
Well, yeah, it's way in the distance. It's a gigantic gargantuan troll,
Mm-hmm.
like in the distance. Like you see a form that you think is a hill, but then lightning flashes again and it's moved.
Got it. Okay.
So, but it's in the distance, or always in the swamp. That's why it says. That's why he always tells you never go in the swamp.
Got it.
It
okay.
is the things that move there can move as if the swamp doesn't even bother it. They leave wakes of trees in their path as they kind of circle around like food. Okay. So pretty much on the third gate, this third gate is completely decimated. Only the right side and so the left side is completely exposed. You can see that there's nothing on any floor. It is destroyed. There's only webbings left of stone. It'll collapse any day yet. The gate is still there. It's still heavily set. The right side, as you go and you investigate.
Oi!
Where's she
No.
Going
She's
up
trying to eat the.
going? Oh. Yeah, stop her. She's getting chewy.
Does she need to go upstairs and run off some energy, or?
I wish.
You're crazy.
You are able to take shelter there, but I will give it to you. There is nothing there.
Sweet.
So
3 out of
you
6
gain
done.
1 honor. But do roll me a survival check. Oh, sorry, I'm hiccuping.
Stop drinking. Nat 20.
Okay.
I love my tiny dice.
Nice. Hold on. Oh, there's survival.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a whopping 12.
Well, are you proficient?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Her natural 20 will make up for the 12 because this is a maelstrom. You are able to take shelter either past the gateway inside the tunnel that leads beyond, because there's a gate on each side and there's basically an area in between, or in the eastern tower on the first floor. The rest of the floors are destroyed and dilapidated. There is nothing that is dangerous here. You do not find anything. You do try searching, but there's basically nothing.
Nothing to be found.
Gain one honor.
On to Tower 4.
Okay. Let's see. We'll bypass this. We'll bypass the killing fields. Bypass this weird encounter stuff because, well, we're bypassing it.
Because the DM said so.
Yeah, I mean, there's some treasure, but I don't think you guys are interested in the killing fields and stuff. If you saw a divergent path off to the east into the swamp that appeared to have human steps upon it, humanoid steps, would you follow?
Is it going to give us honor?
No.
We would be
Then-
definitely asking
Maybe
Esquire,
there
what
might be
is
some
that direction.
He'll say maybe some merchants went off that direction. Maybe they didn't want to go through that road anymore and they thought they'd take a shortcut.
Okay.
Occasionally they think they find shortcuts. Sometimes the shortcuts work.
Nope.
No.
Okay, you choose no. We're not going to run that scenario.
We're here to get honor.
Okay. All right. To the honor. You come up to the third gate. The third gate serves as a refuge. Okay. The causeway ends several thousand feet. Several thousand feet in front of you in the third barbican, which is basically two towers, gate on a bridge, if that makes sense. Built much as the other two. There are two large flanking towers with a wall and a gate between. But there, the west tower is in utter ruin. That means the west tower is just gone. It's just fucking destroyed. And has slid into the swamp. The east tower stands erect, but seems to lean to the east, as if it's kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, like it's slowly starting to be taken by the swamp. Maybe give it 20, 30, 40 more years and it'll fall in. The east tower stands intact, but seems to lean to the east. The gate and the wall have collapsed, but in their place is a makeshift wall stands, a rough gate carved from it. Smoke, obviously from some campfires, rises from the wall. There's someone here. The gateway destroyed, but a new gate in its stead. One leaning tower on the east side. One ruined on the west. What do you do?
Start with the one on the west.
Yeah.
Sure.
Whichever one we're closer to, I do not care.
We start with the one on the west.
West Tower. Okay, so you go up into the West Tower. Let me make a look. What the hell's here? Give me a moment to read. You guys can take a break if you want. Okay. So I'm going to have to build this out.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind, you can take a break if you want. If you don't want to, America.
Okay.
Accidentally kicked that.
How dare.
How dare I of dare, Eye of Thunderi.
Rude.
Give me rude, beyond rude. Where the hell is my tower at? Have you seen that?
Your tower?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's your dice tower. It's the only tower I know of.
I did have a small... Outside of this falling shit right here. I did have a tower at one point.
Oh, hello, Pumpkin.
Oh shit.
Tony, why don't you just leave it?
Because America.
Because America.
I did have a tower at one point.
Why don't you just use your dice tower for now?
I'm just kind of disturbed by the fact that I can't find my tower.
Or use your windmill.
I could use the windmill, but it's not the tower.
I realize that. It's not yours.
It's near a tower. Oh, the tower's back here. The tower collapsed.
Oh,
Here we go.
how much building is involved here? Because I might go have a smoke.
Here, go have a smoke.
Okay.
Can you take? You can smoke out the back if you want. If you want to let Frey out. Is that okay?
We put
Yeah.
on the
We
we'll
just
be right
go
back.
grab
And I can
my-
go help. I can start
Yes.
getting her out.
I gotta grab my smokes from the car before I let
That's
her out.
fine. After these messages,
Butts in the trash.
we'll be right back.
Freya, go potty.
After Freya go potty, we'll be right back. There you go. Cover in the middle. All right.
Freya, come on, girly girl. You're a good puppy.
Good puppy.
There's bigger blankets in the. There's blankets in the.
After these messages, we'll be right back. All right. Go grab something real quick. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna give her Yeah, what's up, Balder? You go pee? There you go, buddy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh yeah, Frey's one where you have to watch it. Yeah, she bought it because of the pickle.
barrel of pickles, right?
Say what again?
She got it for the barrel of pickles.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. Here. So I will put this over here in a goblin kind of encampment kind of thing. After these messages. Hey, hey, hey.
Go, go. Squid, squid.
Oh, let's see what we got here. All right, Tony needs to grab some. These guys. Oh wow, his arm literally fell off. So. So what they don't know is this area is infested by these guys. This guy and like 3 Ettins. Okay, let me use the bathroom real quick and we will jump right back into it. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. That's an all-carb diet at that point. Yeah. So, yeah, this one's mostly just some encounters, stuff like that. We'll hack and slash. Next, if you guys want to do another episode, this is all we can make quick and figuring out what the hell this stuff is you got. Maybe Midland. Midland. I'm going to Midland and figure out what the hell that place is. It'd be good backdrop for the for the building.
Is there a way to get the cracks off the plate?
No, it's still considered part of that. You could wear the Summer King's emblem and the Summer King's plate that you would be wearing his city. It's +1 at a time, which is really good, but his social aspect is.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
walking to like Atlantis, but as soon as you get Midgard, your Esquire would tell you once you hit Midgard, you want to move right. You're too close to like Winter Queen's Court, you have the Summer Queen's.
I don't want to leave it. Just single on it. I want to be single on it.
Yeah, and it's part of like the magic comes from it. That's the problem. Without that, it's just full plate adamantine. Yeah, well, you got full plate adamantine. So you give you a little more. It's a little bit. Oh, well, there you go. So you would have that. It would take longer for you to get your.
Woo, children! Hi! Oop. Swear to God, you're gonna write this really word down.
What?
What?
Oh god, it's because it's a sex thing now, which is weird. Like daddy, like when I say daddy, I don't, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but that doesn't mean that
I know. I know it's turned into
in
like
my
a thing.
brain. It's just like
it's like the whole
stop
poppy
calling
thing in
yourself
Spanish.
daddy.
It's like, who finds that a turn on?
Do you want the last little bit that's in there? I'll finish it. before
There
it's
is
too
nothing
bad.
sexual about a family member. That's.
I mean, I know
that's-
people who love their dogs.
I know, right? But not love their dog. Those people are to be avoided. Please don't link and subscribe to the doobly-doo if you love your dog that much. Frip! Frip!
Before we get started back up, can I have a heavier blanket than this knitted one over here?
Oh yeah, sure. We have tons. If you open up
It's
that
really
little...
hard to get in there, Tony.
Is it? Here, I can give you a hand. Give me a second. Let me grab a little chip. Ah. There you go.
Thanks.
Here you go. My goal eventually is to get all that stuff that's on there in there. Then you just gotta lift it up to get the stuff. Okay. So go ahead and put your characters along the bridge, please. Whatever marching order seems efficient for the running up to the Verge.
Where are you? There you are.
There we go. I know the battle camp for this one, so that's fine. I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be an initiative eventually. But what do your characters do? You come across, obviously this is inhabited. There's a fire inside. One of the pretty much where your sack is, there's just dilapidated, it's just destroyed tower. You would fall into the swamp if you tried to go into it.
So don't get pushed off the edge.
So I'm gonna fly.
Cool idea. I don't know if it will work, but I'd like to try. Because I can do that wall of fire, and we're fighting. What are we fighting? There's something, a troll.
Looks like trolls.
You don't see the trolls right now. You just see a wall.
Okay. Also casting fly because I am very squishy.
Okay. Concentration spell. You have fly now.
Okay.
Unless you use your angelic ability. No wait, you're fallen. You don't
Ace
fly.
mirror. Azimar, whatever it is.
Yeah, you're a fallen Azimar, so you don't get the flying. You
So
have a fly spell, just
anyway,
not
yeah.
the... Yeah.
Casting my fly spell. And then at this point I can see them, right?
That'll be round 1. You get a surprise round.
Will you get a surprise round on them?
You get a round before I start rolling for initiative, and this is your round. Of course, you don't know that until you see them. That's kind of trade-off. Here you go. You guys launch. So the first round, you two just launch into the air, taking flight. How's that look? Because you get wings, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Like yours looks like spectral wings.
Spectral glowing wings.
There we go. What does your flight look like? Just like flying?
I mean, I have that circlet of human perfection on right now, so I guess that would hide the wings.
It's fine. It doesn't have to look like wings. So just fly if you want.
Yeah, just kind of floating.
Okay.
A la storm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give a little light below your feet, something like that. Yeah.
No, just kind of floating in the air.
Floating. Okay.
Anyway, I want to take my wall of fire and try to herd them towards that giant hole in the wall.
There's no hole. Just imagine that's covered by stone.
I see what you were going to do.
Still very squishy, out of battle,
Okay.
hitting range anyway.
Everyone roll me initiative. That was your surprise outside of initiative.
Well, I still have a surprise.
You use your action to cast flight. Well, you could action search, I guess.
Well, I do have a question. Since Meepo's so small, can you just hang on to my leg?
He's on a riding dog.
Alright.
Can't.
He doesn't get off the dog.
Yeah, but would he?
I don't know. The people who know him best are not here.
He's not comfortable riding a cat.
He would not be riding me.
It's a great mental image, though. Just
Fuck you, I'm out.
Screeching kobold on top of your head. You hissing.
That's how that's gonna play out now.
Oh yeah, terrible.
What's your roll?
Oh, I rolled a 17.
Nope. Don't eat that.
So 19.
What'd they roll?
10, 6, and 16.
Oh, 10, 6, and 16?
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you're flying? Alright.
What are you doing?
Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna...
You can readily see 2 trolls waiting on the opposite side of the gate with a cooking fire.
Cool. I'm gonna fly over here.
Mm-hmm.
Javelin. We fought trolls before, but I know cold does affect them. I know fire does more, but...
You'd be uncertain of cold. You know fire hurts them.
Right, but I don't have fire. I have cold and lightning.
I mean, fire is my go-to.
I know. Well, I'm gonna start off with my Javelin of Lightning.
Work.
And I'm gonna aim for blue, so I'm gonna get the chain with green.
Okay, it's on the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need dex saves from both.
Dos dex savos. Ooh. It's a DC.
13. Oh, excluding the blue one. So just the green one makes the dex save. Sorry.
They don't both make it?
Each creature in the line excluding you... Oh, sorry. No, both should do it. 13. Did they make it?
The one you're aiming at makes it. The one that you're not aiming at does not make it.
So... he takes full, he takes half.
Okay. Full, one takes full, one takes half. Alright, go ahead and roll that damage and mark it down.
Hold on. I'm trying.
They take full, they don't have resistance.
Okay, they do take full. Alright, so first the lightning damage. Oh, not bad. 12, 16, 19. So blue takes 8. Oh, 19. Sorry. Math is hard. And then 1d6 for the regular. Okay. So that puts us at 10. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the cold.
Okay. Go ahead and roll through the cold one.
I need dex saves again.
Con saves for the cold.
I'm sorry, you are correct. A con save.
Fine. They'll succeed.
Okay, so they take half. They hit. Sorry, 15 plus 8 I assume would hit. 23. Okay.
No.
So cold damage, they both take half. Which is not bad. Okay, so it's not bad. And then blue will take...
We through another cold damage one?
What? No, I'm still doing the...
Oh, yeah.
So he takes half
I
of
can't remember if
that.
you had like one or two of those.
I have one of each.
Mm.
I have cold and I have a lightning.
Mm.
James took the other cold, so I only have one of each.
Right.
But then I still have my last attack, which I will move and hover over Green's head and just swing.
Okay.
So just pretend I'm there because it's easier that way.
Oh, 10-0.
Which I rolled a 19, so it's a crit.
Nice. Did you want me to still cast your character sheet up there? There you go. Okay.
So, your damage.
Damage.
Damage. 8,
Damage.
16.
Okay. That one fell funny. It had to be rerolled.
And that's on green.
Okay.
And what's their AC? I've never finished
13.
Green is at 74. Is he bloody?
110 hit points.
HP. Both.
Yeah.
Because I can, I'm going to action surge since I'm already at his head.
Okay, might as well.
That'll hit. That'll crit.
Jesus.
And that'll crit.
Well, how do you want to do this?
Crit on fucking 19!
Because your minimum damage is going to murder him.
Yeah. Basically, I come...
And is any of that fire-based?
It's radiant based. Radiant and
Okay.
piercing. But I'm going to lop off his head.
That's fine.
I understand what happens. Leslie knows. Nina knows too. And she'll scream trolls
Okay.
out so you know to hit him
So,
with fire.
what does it look like, though? Because you fucking murdered this guy with 2 friends.
So I basically come in and just sit. I come in and I get Deva in a side, and with the momentum that I have, I basically take Deva and sling around his neck and just take his head off. As I then pop in the air.
With a glowing crystalline sword.
And I've got my helmet on, so I am just a ball of furry light.
Ball of flaming furry light.
Yep. screaming
Remember, those
trolls.
gems do stuff.
I know they do.
Some of them do things passively.
Oh, shit. Passively?
Yeah.
Mm.
Why you have one gem, ... of this type. Alright. What does Cavalier do? Anything?
Don't let him get too close.
He's not going to be able to make it in there. So he'll try and open the door and stand on the side.
Door's locked. Roll me a strength check.
Poor little.
Oh my god, he rolled in that 20.
Cool. One success.
Cool.
Not open yet, but starting to.
Cool.
Because he's small, it's just a normal
That
success.
had been
Because he's
portioning.
this big and the wall is this big. So he does get one success, though. That's good. Next initiative. Kathy.
Okay. Having seen all of this, and realizing what we're dealing with, rolled a 17 on the die to cast Fireball at... Oh, I don't want to do that.
Didn't have to roll a hit on that one. But I'll let you Arcana check to go, oh, trolls, fire. That's fair.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
So that'd be 2 dex saves. Well, 1 dex save for me.
I just have to decide what level I'm going to do it at. Because,
Yeah, you guys did.
Well, if she's hitting him with fire, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to do it at...
Unconscious
level
bodies have
here.
terrible dex saves.
Mm.
Terrible dex saves.
Terrible.
Alright, so casting Fireball towards, is it blue?
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What level?
Third,
Mm.
because, like, troll.
That's
fire.
8d6, so go for
Yeah, so.
it. Are you casting it or just your wand?
16, 17, 18, 19.
Are you casting it or your wand?
I'm casting.
So the DC's higher. Wand DC is always 13.
Okay, yeah, minus 16.
So yeah, it's much higher. He does not make that. They didn't dream of that amount. So, how much fire damage you do?
Well, I've got, what did I just say? 5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 fire damage. Nice.
And then
Respectable.
I'm going to burn sorcery points to, what was my other fire spell?
Are you going to quicken a spell?
Hmm?
Are you quickening a spell?
I guess. My goal here is to double cast, do 2 different spells.
Quicken spell.
Okay.
Casting a spell is a bonus action. Okay. Cool. What spell? It's 1 plus its level.
I did not decide that ahead of time because I thought that was going to do better than it did. So.
You killed a troll.
Huh?
Well, she killed a troll and then
Yeah,
you lit on fire.
exactly.
Thank you.
It's debatable who killed it.
Flame Strike,
Regular flame strike?
which is. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can only quicken up to a 5th level spell, so yeah, regular flame strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's
Another dex save?
8d6. Yes. 16 again.
16 again. He does not make that. And that would be
It's half fire, half radiant.
half fire, half radiant. Is it? And it's 8d6, you said?
Yes.
Roll it.
4 each.
Face full.
Okay, so 4 on this side. We're going to do fire. 12. 22 fire damage.
22 fire damage.
And then 9, 13, 17 radiant damage.
Face full from both. Smith's fire, so he just can't regenerate till the end of his
Am I
next turn.
just shy of killing him?
Not even close. He's at 80. You need 110. Well, you're close. But
Okay, but then I also have... I don't know that my cohorts would have enough strength to... My Reavers might be able to open the door for the Skinwalker.
try it.
Yeah, I'm going to have both of them get up to the door and try and bust through.
So your two Reaver, your two Wood Elf, burly,
Reaver guys.
Raver
trying to
guys are
bust
just gonna be
through
like,
the door.
ah, like muscular like elves, just like trying to take
Seems like
down
an
the door.
oxymoron.
Yeah.
Barbarian elves. It's an elf that does push-ups.
Okay. Am I
He's elfinated himself.
Oh my
Like
God.
elevated,
Am I rolling
elfinated,
to
yeah.
find out whether or not they actually do it?
Yep.
And if so, what am I adding to my rolls?
It is a athletics or strength check.
Okay. Strength. I
Okay.
mean, I've got both, but primary is strength. So we're going to go with that. One roll to 14, one roll to 15.
Plus their... If they have it on there, does that mean they get 6?
For if they have athletics, if it's not for the skill check, they get 4.
So
I mean,
that's
it's
19 and 23.
Okay, that's great. They bust down the door. Go ahead and push that door in. Oh,
You have
I
to
those
pull
can't.
it out.
those are this way. Open.
We'll just pretend it got pushed.
It's open, okay?
Oh man, it opens up.
I don't want to break your stuff. You just got
Yeah,
it.
break it. Push
Just-
it in.
Ah, fuck it, break it. Oh my god.
Yeah, pow.
Okay, so then
Put $90 on those.
we're gonna go
mean,
ahead
they do
and have my skinwalker
Oh, does
go
it not move?
ahead and transform
This
to
is the
the
extent.
Allosaurus.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, go ahead and put it down. She's gonna turn into an Allosaurus. She's only 5th level. Can she turn into an Allosaurus?
Yeah, 5th
Okay.
level is Allosaurus. 7th is the giant scorpion.
Mm.
Fuck yeah!
Direwolf, Allosaurus, giant scorpion. So anyway, she's going to turn into that, and she's going to rush Blue with her signature attack,
Okay.
which
Just
deals...
bring her up there.
I got it. Is she within 30 feet?
Of what?
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to succeed on a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
He is one shy. He does not make it.
Sweet. So he's prone,
Okay.
and now Skinwalker can make a signature attack against him as a bonus action.
Go for it.
So does that mean I get 2 attacks?
You get 2 attacks.
Sweet.
Or your
Alright,
action
so
to attack.
2 signature attacks, which both deal 15 piercing damage.
So 30?
If I'm reading this right. Yeah, 30.
So, wait, she makes 2 signature attacks as she knocks him down? Or 1 signature attack?
If he's knocked prone, she
Mhm.
gets an extra signature attack.
Just 1 more attack.
Mhm.
But she technically, so she made 2, each of 15. Okay.
No, 15 each.
Mhm.
So 30 total.
Yeah, we said the same thing. Each of 15.
Oh, okay.
13. Okay.
Did he say that weird? Or am I just
You said
thick?
it. No. You
I said it
you
like
said
an American,
You said it like
not
a
an
drunk.
American.
Drunk.
You purple-haired exennials? Is that the term?
That
Exennials?
is not purple.
How dare you? I am not colorblind. I don't see color.
You're not a doge.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
So moving on.
is he... He's just
He's just shy.
Okay,
He's at...
so...
Oh no, he's dead.
He's dead.
That's
That just
111.
kills him.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, there we go. Mental high five. Ah.
Team effort!
All right.
Woo!
Cool.
So glad I brought them along now.
Yeah. Same.
Cool. You might want to move them because it's their turn.
It's boss's turn.
Who's the boss?
No. I'm sorry. Both those guys are blue. These guys are green.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no! Literally, there was a blue one and a green one. That's why I chose blue and green. That's why I
No,
wrote on the
well,
board.
move green over because these are 3 ends. Not 1, not 2, but trace, and they're on either side of the bridge.
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, they explode from the mud.
Oh, fuck me. On either side of the bridge?
You are getting double teamed. Is it like there's 6 heads? So what is that? Hexagona teamed?
I don't know. Don't try.
I don't even know. I don't know. They have a lot of heads.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
no one's oddly facing the other direction.
Sure is. He doesn't know. He was in the mud. He doesn't know where he's at.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna want to get a little higher.
You're only a little higher, except sadly it's their turn.
Yeah, I know. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. So they explode from the mud. As they do, I have a cavalier, 2 barbarians, and a elemental lady. So I'll say each one takes 1 hit, and then
So that they're green.
okay, Meepo's going to take an extra hit, and the elemental adept will take an extra hit. So let me roll the hit. 2 on Meepo. What is Meepo's AC?
I don't. Will you mark down like little boxes for my people?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, they just have boxes for health. They don't.
I know. 7. He's 18.
18. Meepo gets critted. He takes 2 health boxes worth of damage.
How many health boxes does he have?
He has 7.
7.
He's 7th level. Which is honestly kind of easier when you think of health boxes. Like sometimes I'm like, man, like if I made a 5th ed equivalent of that, like that would be so much easier than like figuring out like healing hit points. You know, like you take a health box and damage. Yeah, in cast spell, this Cure Light Wounds becomes more effective because it heals hit boxes.
And you have Reaver Skin, and Elemental.
Keep in mind, Reavers have abilities on reflex.
Skinwalker is 5. Everybody else is 7.
Yeah, the other Reavers were 7th level. I rolled for them and they were pretty badass. Keep in mind, some of those characters you have do have reflexive actions on being hit. Just letting you know.
Right.
If you wish to use them so many times a day. The Reavers are both going to be hit. So those are 20s. Not critical 20s, but 20s.
They each take 1?
They would each take 1 unless she wants to use an action to prevent damage, which I think is one of their...
I think they're doing alright.
Okay.
Okay.
The elemental adept is going to take 2 attacks.
The elemental. Oh, never mind.
What is her AC?
Elemental's AC is 15.
Okay, both miss. Okay.
Actually, all of them, their AC is 15.
Next on the initiative
His boss.
is boss.
Ganon can't come to play.
Ganon is going to come to play.
Fuck you, Tony.
He is
we just
not going
did
to play
giants.
well.
We just did giants.
You just did a bunch of
I know,
giants.
Can we not do giants?
I know, right?
Can we not?
Yeah, I didn't write this module. I just follow the rules. Anyway, Ganon will appear from his flame-like invisibility.
I'm calling him Ganon.
Fine. He is going to make 3 attacks with that flame spear he has in his hands, and he has it out of his hands. His sword casts the flame as he swings his sword at you. As it does, 3 large swaths of flame fly at you. I'm going to choose attacks for these are going to be random. So, oh god, fuck it, they're all coming at you, Leslie.
Cool.
You be credited?
No.
Good.
Whew. Thank God for that armor.
What's your AC?
Whatever it was.
22.
22, so only 1 misses you of his 3 attacks.
Are they fire?
They are fire-based.
I'm resistant.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're helm. You're going to take half of this. Good. See, there you go. You remembered what your helm does.
I did!
You did. And it's not a reflex saving throw, so good thing you don't have to roll, because there's a downside of the helm. Read the last line.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
It's a motherfucker.
I read that
you
a
got,
whole bunch.
You have like almost full gems.
I am all gems. I haven't used a single one.
That means if that thing ever blows...
No, I know.
Yeah, alright.
No, I know. Hate that app.
Anyway, 26 divided by half.
13.
30 divided by half.
15.
Okay, there you go. That's what he does. He hasn't used any of his legendary actions yet. Next on the initiative is Leslie.
Okay, so he's Big Baddie.
He's definitely...
He's obviously more of a threat.
He's definitely a
Her
top.
mind.
He's not a bottom.
So I'm gonna go after him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna swing.
Okay, take your fig, put him up there, and
So
let's...
pretend I'm flying by his head.
do it. Almost there. Almost there.
Ah!
There we go. You're on the dance floor.
So I'm flying by his head.
Okay.
Is where I'm at.
That's fine.
So swinging away.
Swinging away.
Rolled a 19, so I crit.
That's a crit. That's an automatic hit. That's a bonus of being a champion. Is it...
Another 19.
Fuck you!
Alright, this one's 24.
His AC is 22.
Okay.
Would you be able to hand me another pop, please?
Okay, so I'm gonna do damage. He's not undead, is he? What do you want to?
I'll take a Coke. You got like some kind of like cherry Coke or something. You know that Mountain Dew shit? It'll give me chest pain.
Yellow? Or...
Yeah, no, that'll give me chest pain. This guy's yellow 5 and it's still.
Okay.
Like anything Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper. Or
got
grape
Dr.
soda.
Pepper, is grape soda right here?
I'll take grape soda. Love me some grape soda. America. Thank you.
I'm good, thank you.
Here we go.
Okay, so. It's radiant damage. Is this gonna be an issue at all?
No.
Radiant slashing? Okay.
No, only fire's gonna be an issue.
Okay, cool.
By the way, as soon as we're done with this combat, I think we need to wrap up because I gotta be up at 5 a.m. to get to work.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
That's
for
fine. That's
sure.
fine.
So.
Because honestly, we only have like one more gate, and then you have Atlantis, and then Atlantis is going to be a bunch of roleplay. So this one's like beat
Between
stick, beat
gates
stick,
is a
and
pretty good place to pause.
that's fine. And honestly, I'm not sure. It'll give me a chance to read up on what's on the last gate, and then I'll finish generating what's in Atlantis. Atlantis should be some fun roleplay if you guys want to go into it. If you have time,
I like
I know you got
roleplay
stuff
stuff.
with your dadas, or with your daughters. So
The best day for me would probably be Monday.
Monday,
I can do Monday.
you do Monday. Okay.
Do Monday.
I should be able to do
or
Monday.
Friday, but I know you've got another game on Friday night.
Oh no, it's only on this Friday that I game. Next Friday I
Last
don't.
Friday?
I can't do Friday nights because
Okay.
your Friday night game lines up with my Friday
Oh
night.
right, the one you're running. How the girls do?
Good.
Good.
We're doing good.
Good.
Um,
I'm kind of jealous of your game. Like you have a roleplay game. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I haven't one of those since like my LARP days.
yes.
But LARP days downside like 30 people. Like that's not fun to run a game for. It's like 30 people. Like so many downtimes.
116.
Jesus,
Is he
fuck.
bloodied yet?
116. Fuck you. She has 200 hit points.
Cool.
You bloodied him in one fucking goddamn fighters. Lo and behold, you're good at fighting.
Weird.
Wait till I get you in the ballroom.
And then it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then you'll be hiding behind my skirts.
I will. Yes,
Oh, man.
I will.
I wish I had
I have
a
two-
shrinking spell so I could just like drop you in my
I
have
have
one of
200. I have
What?
250
have one of
pages
those.
of like
We have,
roleplay stuff.
we have a ring that makes you bigger. I have one. I got it from the Giants.
Sweet. We should use that. You can just like hang out in my pocket.
Huh.
Oh yeah, you have
For
that
the
thing of
roleplay
the-
shit.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that an amulet that just does it on an item, or do you have like a?
I know. It says you can do it on whatever you want.
No, on items. On items. It makes items bigger or smaller.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh, ooh.
It's meant
But I
for
have
taking
really
a
cool
giant
idea for
sword
that.
and
No,
making
no,
it
I
small,
get
or a
what-
small sword making
All right.
giant.
All right. All right. All right. Let's do this because people have to sleep.
America.
I'll text you later
Uh-huh.
and tell you my really cool idea for
Mhm.
said ring.
I already approve. Okay, so Doodle is gonna go after Doodle.
He's disadvantaged on the attack just because there's a little bit of a distance. It's attacking at range. He's not.
If it's a lance, it has a reach of 10 feet, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, he has a lance. Yeah, he does. He can actually attack then.
So he's gonna use Radiant Lance.
Radiant lance away.
Because fuck, why not?
Why not? It's his signature ability.
It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 will more than likely hit an Etten who has an AC of 14.
Okay, cool. Glad you spoiled that one for us ahead
What-
of time.
You know what? You're gonna fucking hit. Like, you guys are at the level of I don't even care about the AC at this
2d8.
point. The only people that stand a chance on AC is like bosses who can get ridiculous for short periods of time.
This is going to be at number 1. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
33 points damage.
33 points of damage. Is your turn done?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, the boss is going to use a legendary action. He's going to command his Attons. He's going to be like, Attons, destroy my foes! And he's going to command them all to make one attack using the reaction. Each one is going to make an attack. Meepo gets hit. He takes a level of damage. One of your barbarians gets hit. He takes a level of damage. What is your elemental adept's AC?
15. Everybody is 15.
She just hits a 15. So your elemental adept also takes a level of damage. As they get clobbered by the Attons, who are driven by their lord's command to attack. That was his legendary action. Good cat.
See, oh, blue's out. Just taking blue off the board.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to look up a spell while you guys do that.
Oh, this
Let me see. How does immolate do?
No.
Don't look at my screen.
I'm not looking at your screen, dude.
Immolation. I said it wrong. Anyway, keep going. Oh.
Miss Kethry, you're up. So it's whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I mean, you just
I
go that way.
first
Beach vacation.
I'm going to get a little higher here and get my
Okay.
person
I got it.
out of
Okay.
Oh,
out
no, I
of
don't.
range.
I lied. This
You
doesn't
can
have a
put
thing.
you can put that one on top of that
Yeah,
one. I don't know.
that's what we'll do.
There you go.
Okay.
Because I feel
Or you
threatened
choose
at
not
the
to.
moment.
I choose to fuck off.
You're doing fantastic at that, by the way.
All right, keep going, Catherine. What you doing, girl?
And then I want to take disintegrate and aim it at Ganon.
Oh, disintegrate. That's fine. We changed that back to the spell disintegrate. So it would be a save instead of the ray. What is my spell disintegrate?
Sintegrat.
Disintegrate. Rate. Just pulling it up on the screen. What is the save for that? I'm guessing it's a con save or it's a dex save.
Dex 16.
Dex 16. What is it?
It's a nat 1.
Ooh, natural 17.
Yes!
He rolled a 17.
God. Fuck you.
I don't know. Sorry. D&D Beyond. Let's see if he has a negative to dex at all.
As a giant?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
It's Ganon.
It's Ganon, which is possible, but some of them are known to have...
Wait. Can I lucky make him roll again?
It's only on your rolls. Well, he's a negative 1 to dex. That makes it a 16.
So that means the AC.
Anything I can do to make that fail?
Do you have the ability to give him disadvantage?
How
Is
would
he
I
casting
give
a spell? Did he
disadvantage?
cast a spell to make them do that?
No, that's his commanding ability.
That's
It's a
just-
command.
It's rude.
It's a command. His flame thing's a spell.
How would I give him disadvantage?
Lady Isabella, you do have some abilities for your favored by the gods. No, font of magic. Your meta magic is subtle magic, quicken spell, and twin spell. No, you don't have the. There's one that gives him disadvantage. You do not have it. I'm sorry.
Is
What?
it save and suck or is it save and half?
No, it's save or half, I believe. Creature targeted by the spell must make a dexterity save on the fail save. It takes 10d6 plus 40 damage. The target is everything on wearing the spell disintegrates a creature targeted by the spell must make a dexterity save on the failed save. It takes. Nope, it's all or nothing.
It's save or suck.
It's save or suck. It's save or a lot of fucking damage. It's like 100, but sorry. What else do you want to do?
Can you do it again?
It's a 6th level spell. She can only quick cast a 5th level and below.
Okay.
You could burn some sorcery points and cast another spell if you wanted.
But it couldn't be that one.
It couldn't be that one. It would have to be something that is 5th level or lower.
Okay.
How many HP do the Ettins have?
That's a good question. I think it's 100. Let me double check. ETTIN. Ettins have, and I'm giving them the standard hit points, which is
85?
Yeah, give them the 85. Because I'm not giving them the heroic.
Right.
Normally, there are 5 of you, I'd say, like
Is their
140.
AC 12, not 14?
No, their AC is 14. Because they are commanded by him. It's
Got
a
it.
passive ability
Oh,
he has.
cool. That's cool.
Okay. Fifth level. I'm gonna go for lightning bolt.
Ooh, lightning bolt, huh?
Also 16. For
Also
dexterity.
16. Dexterity.
Mhm.
So that doesn't have a great dexterity. I have to roll good. A 9. Okay, that's 5th level lightning bolt. That's what, 8, 9, 10.
10d6.
10d6os.
Damn. I like it.
So that's a full handful of d6s.
That's a couple sixes there.
All right, all right. It's
Woo!
respectable.
Thirty. 36. 46.
Nice.
Woo! And it's getting close to dead. Anything else for your turn? That's your action, your bonus action, and your move. Anything on your 2 barbarians or your...
Except I can't see any of my people, so I don't know what would be
Can't see your
here.
people, and the
Can you
Ettins...
just temporarily move the walls so I can see on the other side? They're still there, obviously, but...
Yeah, that's fine. You got that one.
Okay.
The Ettins are keeping a 10-foot reach. So they're keeping their distance.
And they're off the...
There's, I mean, they could reach here if they came around, but attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, they would provoke a couple attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I'm
come around.
going to have my people withdraw as far back and as quickly as they can.
So they choose disengage.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
They bravely run away. Yeah, you can move them back.
Just to a safe distance.
Disengage is half their movement, so they move back.
oh,
there.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this chickie? Who's the dinosaur? She could reach. That's a 5-foot reach to this guy.
Right. Except she'd have to go through the gate to get around.
Yeah, she would have to go through the gate.
Um,
Because there's a gate that's physically in the way.
Right. But he's just on the other side of the gate.
Okay. For her, she can't rush him, or she'll end up off the bridge.
There's a risk that she would incur.
Okay. I want to have her, like, charge at the tower to try and shake his footing and maybe give him disadvantage for rough terrain.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
And I'm flying. Thank you.
That was a 17.
17. She hits it. She does some damage. I will give him a dexterity check. He does incur some issues. I will give him a negative.
Disadvantage?
Not disadvantage, but I will give him a negative to his attack.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, he's going to cast a spell. He is going to cast a fireball at you. So you get an attack. And he will try to swat you from the ground with the explosion of the fireball. What is it? Roll your damage first. You get an intercepted attack.
So,
Jesus Christ.
shield is my reaction.
Oh, shield won't do anything.
Won't work.
Yeah. Absorb
Like-
elements is what you'd want to do as your reaction.
Can't,
That's the
like,
shield versus...
Try to drop or dodge or
He's
anything.
He's dead. So as he goes to reach over and shoot a fireball at you, it starts coming out of his hands. Like he just does this. As he does, it looks like he's kind of reaching over and pulling a fireball out of his hands. It begins to come out. It begins swirling around, dancing around his hands. He's like, oh! As he does, he starts to go. Nina cuts off his arm. Falls to the ground. As it falls to the ground, the fireball shoots off, hits an Etten, kills that Etten right there. Sure. Anyway,
and
Etten.
And Etten. He looks at his bloody stump in surprise, and he swings at you, kind of half-heartedly trying to chop over. But now that he's missing an arm, he's a little off balance, especially with the tower being shooken. As it's being shooken, he's kind of sent forward. As it does, you kind of take this sword and you drive it under his jaw, through his brain, and he falls down from the tower. Take him off, put him face down, a little bit past the Allosaurus
Move
by
my
the
Allosaurus
bonfire.
right
As that
up
arm
against the
comes
tower.
off, so be careful.
Oh, sorry.
So
No, I was just saying, like, he might fall over.
Yeah, there we go. So that
There you
she's
go.
not where he would be.
He falls into the fire.
He falls into the fire. Doesn't affect him. He's immune. And the Ettins fall into the swamp. They literally drop and just fucking scatter.
Nope! Just noped right the fuck out.
So what's
you guys,
he got on him? On the 4th tower?
yeah, you guys. This is the 4th tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is technically the 3rd tower.
Oh,
There's
third?
one more after this, and then there's the. I think there's maybe 2 more towers, but I want to say the last tower is worth 2.
Hang on a minute, because when we started, you said there were 6 total towers.
I miscounted. There are 4 towers. It's a module. It's the first time I've ran this one. East Tower. Okay, there are 5 towers. So this is the 3rd tower. You have 2 more left, and then you're done. So 5 towers, 5
I
right now.
thought we were on the 4th tower.
No, you beat 1 tower. 1 tower was ruined. You automatically bypassed it. This is the 3rd tower. So you have dosis more towers. But you're kind of used to these towers now, so this will probably roll a little bit quicker.
So what do we get?
That's a good question. What do you get? Herpes. What? That's an interesting.
You're probably gonna want whatever fire globe he has.
Probably.
That was his natural ability, by the way. That was just,
Fuck him.
he's a fire giant.
Rude.
Summons fire. Fire powers.
Put that
Fire
red
powers
line that you
activate.
chopped off. This may be useful later. Pew! Just hold up the arm like Mr. Incredible holds up Jack in Incredibles 2. Pew, 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 pew.
Just give it the perma middle finger with the ring.
Just say pew and fucking fireball.
That's the keyword.
No magical items, just money.
Really?
Yeah,
Sure it goes
they
in the cursed
don't.
pouch.
They're giants. They have
Oh,
giant
yeah,
stuff.
sure. All right.
The demon had some
Alright,
magical
better
stuff.
be a decent amount of money for that big ass fucker.
Yeah.
Actually, not that great because they don't care about money that much. So.
I feel like you're just shorting this, Tony.
I'm trying to diminish
It's
our win.
specifically because I'm an asshole.
We're trying to diminish our win.
Here's that. You get 1 platinum.
Some diamonds.
Add diamond.
This one's just more challenging.
This is all fey money, right?
Yeah, this is still.
Yes. This is all fake cash. Oh. There you go. Enough to tip a waiter.
I need a bigger bag.
Gonna need a bigger bug. The girls did pretty good. The girls kicked some ass. She took some names. She conquered 3 towers. I think it was a little bit slower just because we did a little bit of roleplay at the beginning, but I thought that was great. I look forward to conquering these other 2 towers. I'll have them more prepared. So they'll run a little bit quicker. So they'll probably have more time to prepare.
Were you just not ready for us to go for the...
I was a little bit ready, but it was more like I had to say this can work. But I was ready for you girls to kick ass, take names, and you did.
I mean, when don't we?
As we do.
Yeah. You guys did move a lot faster than other people. Your turns went pretty smooth.
Well, it does.
Yeah.
The next ones,
Heavy
you're gonna have
hitters.
2 solid towers. So wait. You got North Comprump. So you're gonna have 2 more towers, and then you're done with the towers.
And we'll have our
which
5
is-
renown or honor or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll be able to make our way into Atlantis.
Woo, that's a lot of money. Yeah, the other towers have loot. I'll give you that. So if we do this, you might have some
So
money.
are we doing Monday then?
You guys want to do Monday? Okay, let's do Monday. We'll do Monday. My hope is to blow through the towers if we can, and make it to Atlantis.
Does 6 still work?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
'Cause-
I'm off at 3:30, so.
4:30 for me.
That's fine. I get off at 4:30, so I'll be here. We can start by 6.
Okay.
To give enough time to get here, take a shower.
Decompress from work.
Yeah. If you come here and slip my wrist, then I'm decompressed. No, it's fine.
It was dark.
Yeah, I know. That's my life.
Damn, Tony.
So anyway, we'll come here, we'll rock and roll. I think we'll knock through these towers within the first hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
And then it's just all role-playing Atlantis. I look forward to you guys role-playing Atlantis and Midgard, because that gives you the meat. I'm going to try to prepare some social encounters more in those areas, because a lot of those are precursors to... Okay, this is the 2 major towns and cities in the Fey realm leading up to the Winter Court. So what's going on in the Winter Court? Who are the people involved? And now that you have some standing, you can talk to merchants, you can talk to people, you can learn
Right.
about the area.
So
You
even
can,
if we had tried to go down that other path earlier with merchants or whatever, trying to find their shortcut, we wouldn't have been able to talk to them anyway.
Right, because we don't have the standing.
And we wouldn't
So we
have
have
even
to
been
do
able to
this.
see them, I
Yeah.
don't think.
They wouldn't have seen us.
Yeah.
and who needs a staff of healing anyway?
Bitch-ass motherfucker.
That's we're gonna end game, guys. Thanks for showing up.
Tony's
Before
death!
Everyone dies. If you don't see me, I've been murdered. Anyway, stop streaming, stop recording. Please save me.